if I'm mad, I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath, better not cross my path. I'm just mad, I'm big, mad. We stay mad, cause we mad.
Good evening, everybody. You're tuning to the Mad Ones Live podcast. I'm your boy Boogaloo Jones, the host with the most, man. And hey, y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all got me in here on a Sunday, man. What's up, Dub, Jill, Charlie? I see y'all, UP, what's going on? Y'all got me in here on a Sunday. Hey, man, we got a lot of stuff to go over today. Cause hey, man, it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Y'all come on in, man. Y'all hit that like button, but y'all see the topic. Trump versus Elon Musk. What's really going on? But before we get to that, let me say this. I need all the black people that voted for Trump, all the racist ass people that voted for Trump, and all the Latinos that voted for Trump to come to the front of the damn line. Because guess what? Hey, man, this is going to be about y'all today. Hey, let's get into this. Now, I'm going to be honest. The reason the Democrat really didn't win because a lot of us just set this damn election out. But they still could have won if half of y'all, really Latinos, would have voted the way that black people voted. But I'm going to get to them later. First, I'm going to get to you black. Because, like, I didn't know that about this job code thing that Trump said down. I'm going to be honest, that's effed up. Because job corps helped a lot of folks that I know. I don't know if a lot of people know what job corps is, but if you ain't from the inner city or something, you probably don't even know what the hell job corps is. But, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Tice, I got a good story for you about one of them Afrikaners. Yeah, we're going to get into that too. They're going to make you happy about them. But, yeah, so they're going to shut down all the job corps, which is really effed up, man, because that's going to leave a lot of children homeless, a lot of damn, man, it's crazy. But I want y'all to hear what this lady had to say about this before I even move on to the racist Trump voters and the Latinos. I'm going to get to them in a minute. I'm going to start with black folks first. Yeah, we got to do better. Yeah, job corps done really helped a lot of folks that I know, man, and it's crazy. I want y'all to hear what this lady had to say, though.
And are still benefiting from it. Yeah. So how come all of a sudden?
Where's she at? Right here.
You want to get me real focused? Yeah. Mess with our youth. I told y'all they're going to keep coming at us until we decide to come together and defend ourselves. And they don't care if they hurt poor white people in the...
You know, she's the Black Panther lady, this lady right here. But, you know...
process of putting us back in our so-called place. Straight out of their Project 2025 Bible. As of today, the U.S. Department of Labor has initiated operation.
Back screen. I hate the internet be doing that, but I had to pause it.
To a budget proposal from Trump the Chump's administration, effectively eliminating funding for a program that has served as a critical lifeline for vulnerable youth for over 6 decades. The Trump administration's budget proposal for fiscal year 2026, which passed the House last week.
It's still lagging. Oh, you see it now. Yeah, I had paused it, Tice. Yeah. It's still lagging, but y'all see it. Y'all good? Y'all checking it out? Y'all hear what she's saying? Somebody let me know something in the comments right quick. I think it's good now. All right, let's go.
For complete elimination, cutting its funding from $1.56 billion program.
You know, I had to do this. I always had a damn camera on some reason for it to work better. Okay. Yeah. I paused it when it lagged. You know, StreamYard.
Is financially unsustainable and a failed experiment. Lies, citing a percent graduate rate and a cost of over 80.
All right, be back.
$1,000 per pupil annually, as if that's just too much money to save the life of a child. The identified issues could be addressed through targeted improvements rather than 1964 as part of President Lyndon B. Johnson's War on Poverty, designed to provide education and vocational training in economically disadvantaged young people aged 16 to 24. For Black youth, Job Corps has been particularly crucial due to the persistent effects of systemic racism, historical inequalities that have often limited access to quality education, stable employment, and safe housing. This was the government's way of fixing a problem that they created. Many of the Job Corps participants, including a significant percentage of Black youth, enter the program without a high school diploma or GED. Job Corps provides a structured academic environment to help them achieve these foundational credentials.
Yeah, you now, we ain't now. She just bringing Lyndon B. Johnson. Now, we all know he's one of the worst damn presidents in history. He the reason that all y'all so-called Black people vote Democrat. He said, hey, you niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years, and looked like he wasn't lying. But yeah, because he was a racist ass president, and that was the head of the Democrat Party back in the days. Well, but no, I don't think I think he just brought it up. He the one started the program. But no, yeah, he's an effed up individual. Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? But the program I know had helped some folks that I actually know. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just, it's crazy.
Opening doors to further education and employment. The program offers free residential training in a wide array of high demand trades like construction, healthcare, culinary arts, and IT. These skills are vital for securing stable, well-paying jobs, especially for those who might not have access to such training through traditional channels. Some of my cousins are involved in the Job Corps programs, so I've seen the benefits up close and personal. And beyond skills training, comprehensive support systems, including housing, meals, basic medical care, counseling, and living allowances are also given. For most Black youth facing unstable home environments or homelessness, Job Corps offers a safe and nurturing space to focus on their future so they can have one. The residential component is often cited as a key factor in participants' ability to succeed, to survive. The elimination of Job Corps is expected to have a profound and devastating impact on our youth. Increased homelessness and instability. With sudden closure of centers, thousands of young people, many of whom are already homeless or in foster care, will lose their housing and support systems. This will disproportionately affect Black youth, who are overrepresented in these vulnerable populations to begin with. The loss of Job Corps removes a crucial pathway for education and vocational training, exacerbating existing disparities in employment and economic mobility for Black youth. Without these opportunities, many may struggle to secure stable jobs, leading to long-term unemployment or underemployment, which will just take them back to the streets, where they will either be dead or put in jail to die. But isn't that what they want? A lack of marketable skills and employment opportunities can lead to increased poverty within Black households and communities. This can have ripple effects, impacting overall community well-being, health outcomes, and social stability. The abrupt cutting of a program that has served as a last resort for many vulnerable Black youth can erode trust in government-supported systems, particularly within communities that have historically faced systemic neglect. The decision to eliminate this vital program is not just a fiscal one, it is a profound setback for the youth workforce development, and particularly a heavy blow to the Black community on purpose, threatening to dismantle a critical pathway to opportunity and stability for our children. So that's the problem. Now let's talk about the solution. Combating such a significant policy decision requires a multi-pronged approach, building an alternative that doesn't solely depend on this ridiculously racist government's funding. We cannot depend on these people for anything that has to do with being humane, because they are not humane. I will keep saying it. We have to build our own institutions. We have to build our own institutions. We need our own Job Corps. We need to fund it ourselves and give it back to our children. That is what we need to do. You know it and I know it. Now it's time to do the work, the hard work. And the only way we're going to get it done is if we unite. We must come together. And if you can't come together on our children, then we can't come together on nothing. And all of this is just a waste of time. We need to build the support system that is being taken away, period. Yes, we can call our senators and try to push back on this development. Yes, we can get out of social media and talk about all of the positive.
Hold up. She back. Let her finish talking while I
things that Job Corps has done for our community. But all of that is going to fall on deaf ears, and you know it. The only way out of this is to build our own institutions. That takes dedication, commitment, and sacrifice. No excuses. You want to get on my bad side? You want to get me focused? Mess with our youth. Mess with our children. I'm ready for you. Who's willing to work with me? That's all I need to know. The Black Revolutionary Collective is on this case. We will not stand by and just let them keep taking and taking and taking everything that our ancestors died to make sure we could get. We're not going backwards. We're not going to let black man. I love you.
I'm gonna say this with the Job Corps thing. Yeah, I know Job Corps helped a lot of folks. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that trade school shit is not cheap. My son finna go through trade school now. That shit cost $25,000 that we got to pay something on every month. So that trade school is not cheap. So what Job Corps do is like for people in foster care and other damn, like, you know, children who had messed up situations growing up. They do send them to a place where they get their diploma, get a skill. So I think that, yeah, they need to keep that around. But I think all this stuff that we talking about today is intertwined. Because I don't know if y'all see what's going on in Louisiana with the farmers. So they trying to get people to come work on their farm, these racist ass, these MAGA people, to pick damn sweet potatoes 7 days a week in 100-degree weather for $11 damn an hour. Yeah, $11 damn an hour. I said, these people don't allow their damn mind. And they mad because black people don't take the job. So I'm thinking all this got something to do is all this intertwined with each other. Like a lot of farmers around America mad because basically they're running the Negroes out of there. Let me get to their ass in a minute. And now they want black folks to take these jobs, but y'all ain't paying them. Damn, I'm sorry. Listen, man. $11 an hour, 7 days a week, in 100-degree weather. No, that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I make 23 doing damn near nothing. And way in the hell I'm gonna get out there for $11 and pick nothing in 100-degree weather. So I think all this stuff intertwined together. They trying to make it so like youth, inner city youth or black youth. Yeah, this is what happened when I'm gonna get to the immigrants in a minute. I'm gonna get to their ass in 1 second. But yeah, this is what I think it's all intertwined together. These folks ain't got nobody to come work their farm. Black folks that ain't getting out there picking a damn thing for no $11 an hour in no 100-degree weather. 7 days a week, 10-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the whole point, Charlie. That's exactly what I'm saying. And that's why I think they get rid of the job corps, trying to get rid of job corps. They don't want to get nobody no skills, and they want these people to take these jobs. They already kicking all the Migos out, and all the Latino people. Not just Mexicans. They kicking all their ass out. You know what I'm saying? But so I think all this stuff intertwined together. They want you not to have no education, so you have to go take these jobs, working 7 days a week in some hot ass sun. And man, I had a job that I stayed there for about a month. They were paying way more than $11, but they had us working 7 days a week. It was just the 7 days a week. I'm not gonna work I'm not gonna work, kill my damn self. It was 7 days a week. I quit like hell, but I ain't nowhere in the hell. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't doing that. I can't work no 7 days a week. I gotta have some time off. I do got a life. But doing this, man, you ain't gonna have no life. Then they want you to come from June to August, 10-hour shifts, $11 an hour. No, we ain't doing none of that. No, I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? You can work at McDonald's and make more than $11 here. McDonald's pay you $15 an hour to make a damn hamburger. How the hell I'm going to go work for $11? When I can sit in some air conditioning and make a hamburger, why the hell I'm going to work for $11 in the hot ass sun? Not going to do that. So I say, hey, guess what? All you damn MAGA voted for this. Y'all need to get y'all ass out there and goddamn going out there and pick them sweet potatoes. The black folks done made it clear they ain't coming. So they got that. Now, let me get these down. Let me get the Latino. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. Cause, hey man, all you Latinos that voted for Trump, man, y'all need to go on and owe y'all people an apology. Now, you know, like I said, the reason that the Democrats lost is because me and about 10 million other people just set this election out. But she sure enough could have won if Latinos would have voted the same way that the black people that did vote. Kamala would win and y'all wouldn't be going through this. Let me say this, the difference between us and y'all, this man told y'all what he was going to do to y'all. He got on there and he told you exactly what the hell he was going to do. And y'all still voted for this. Let me say this. If Donald Trump would have got there and say, hey, man, guess what? When I get in office, I'm going to round up all these black people. You think his ass to be president? No. Hell, we wouldn't have went for it. I promise you we would have got our ass up and went and voted then. But y'all, instead of y'all doing that, now, this man, listen, they in California right now. I'm going to show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all that. They're in Cali. They've been raiding job sites in Florida. I've seen all that. So, yeah, it's a lot going on. Let me get to some of this stuff. Yeah, they tripping, man. They tripping at him. And really, hey man. Now, I seen these folks were tripping yesterday and doing all this crazy ass stuff. Trump done run the National Guard out there. So all that old stuff that they've been doing, that shit over with. I'm gonna tell you that now. The National Guard came out and cleared the whole scene yesterday. But you know what I'm saying? So let's go to here. Let me hit this Florida thing first. Because yeah, they've been raiding job sites down. They've been raiding them down construction sites in Florida. Yeah. They've been raiding all the damn construction sites. Yeah. Cat, she good. She doing her thing. She good though. She got her citizenship. She got her papers. Cat, you know what I'm saying? She straight. You know what I'm saying? But look, this in Florida right here. Look, you see ICE, but then the crazy part about it, it just ain't ICE. They say it's ICE, the DEA, the FBI. Now they done brought the National Guard in, and they ain't playing with you. All right, hey man, this is what they didn't want. What's going on, Christian? This is what they didn't want the National Guard coming in. They done brought the National Guard in, and they're not bullshit. But this was they're raiding in Florida right here. They brought the National Guard to Cali, but it's Florida. They rounding them up. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Like, dang, imagine going to work and them folks on your job and say, hey, you get to locking y'all ass up. Yeah. This down here. Yeah, this down here in the in Florida. ICE done rounded up the whole damn work site. So now they ain't got nobody they ain't got no damn construction workers. Yeah, they rounding their ass up. Let me see. Let me go to the California thing. Cali, they tripping out there in Cali right now. Oh no, hold up. I think this Florida too. Yeah, this Florida too. Let me show you this one. They round these folks' ass up in Florida, man. It's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy. But yeah, this Florida. Let me show you how it is. This is because of the damn construction. They got all the employees at the construction site. But they got them all zip tied together. You gonna say out? They say, hey, I gotta get up out of there. Then why? Yeah, this happening in Florida as we speak. They done did the job site now. Cali, they done hit Cali, man, and all hell done broke loose up there. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news or what been going on, but this California, what's going on in Cali like right now? I need to talk to them. Make sure they all right. Just caught up and they done turned into about no ice. Man, listen here, man. See, this is what this is the, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna show you how the National Guard just came out and just, hey man, shut all that down. So you know they're gonna do martial law out here. You know what's gonna happen.
Situation or separate location. And look at this. And so this looks like this is a separate situation or separate location. And look at this. Look at this. Look
how the National Guard come out there. Them folks,
see what I'm saying? Look, oh my goodness.
All
look
that
at this.
Throwing stuff at them.
Yo, they're coming out crazy. This is live.
You know whoa. That's what I'm saying. See.
Whoa, look at this. Oh, they just dispersed the crowd quickly.
Yeah, that's
whoa.
The National Guard.
Look at this. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. I saw this pop up on another feed. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening here? They were all like going towards the garage.
With bricks.
Look.
They've been damn stopping the truck. That's why he had to call the National Guard in.
I'm going to try to get this actual
one
location.
Thing about them, that's why they
so this looks like this is a separate situation.
The National Guard ain't listen. One thing about military, they ain't even play with you. I don't know if y'all know that my buddy used to be in the military and he was border patrol. And he said the order that they gave them folks was shoot to kill. I'm being honest with y'all. Now, this is a real story. My partner, he listening, he know I ain't lying. They say the order that they get on folks at the border patrol, military, not ICE, talk military, is shoot to kill. So that's all I'm saying. See, one thing about the Army, see, they totally different from the police. Y'all get away, they get away with a lot of stuff dealing with like police, only police, but Army, no. A lot of stuff, no, they ain't flying. Let me see. Yeah, I want y'all to hear the mayor of Cali, even what she saying. And the National Guard done brought their ass up there like, listen, man. Yeah, y'all done see, they done made a, you know what I'm saying? I understand these folks frustrated, but y'all done made this, because now they going to try to do martial law out there. You know what I'm saying? They just be for real. Yeah. Emergency so they can office and real avoid impeachment. Yeah, that's true too, Charlie. That's yeah. He damn sure can. Cause what they finna do martial law in Cali. I'm telling you that now. It's finna be crazy in California. But yeah, even the mayor now she changed her tune. She know what the National Guard bring. I'm gonna let you hear what she had to say. She done changed her whole tune. At first she was standing with the folks. That's like, hey man, she know what's going on. Well,
we have Mayor Karen Bass on the phone with us tonight. If that is true, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hold on, I let this thing. Oh yeah, I be forgetting when I play these videos. Let me cut the damn camera. All right, get back. All right, but yeah, this ain't gonna end well.
And today.
Well, I just have to tell you that, there were many families that were traumatized by.
I'm gonna a little stuff to go over. I got you. I'm gonna drop it in one city, real. But
At the Home Depot, to the day labor, traumatized kids and families went to the workplaces to see if their kin were actually there or if they had been moved. We know now that most of the people that were detained have been moved to an outlet.
Man, come on, man. Stop all that. That'd be crazy. Please.
Mining area, Adelanto, and one of the biggest issues is the fact that the detained.
Funny. I ain't got no damn windows, chilling. I got windows, goddamn. I think it's 11. Something like that. I ain't got no windows 7, though, but you funny.
Now, having said that, and I absolutely believe and have been pushing, even at the level of the White House.
Come on, damn. Crazy.
We cannot have violence in this city. Even if people feel what has happened is terribly unjust, we cannot tear our city apart.
Mayor Bass, on that point, the Trump administration has named you and other local and state leaders here in California directly saying that you guys are to blame for some of the agitation that we've seen, these agitators clashing with law enforcement at night. What is the Trump administration?
Yes, I have been in touch with representatives of the Trump administration. Obviously, I reject the notion that I personally or the governor had anything to do with the protests that have taken place in our city. I have been clear from day one. Everybody has the right to express their viewpoints, their First Amendment freedoms in this country, but it is never acceptable for that to reach the level of violence, period. And if violence occurs, people will be held fully accountable.
And your reaction to President Trump calling in the National Guard?
Well, I most certainly hope that that is not needed. I understand that he has federalized the National Guard and that 200 troops could be available, but I did talk to the administration and I told them.
Let me say this, they done already called their ass in, and the National Guard already out there ain't playing with these folks. So I'm gonna show y'all some more footage. I don't know if y'all seen some of these folks that doing it to these people, but it look like some of them hold clan meetings in their basement. So I hope y'all realize, you know what I'm saying? But he already done called the National Guard in, and they out there showing up, ain't playing with people. I'm show y'all some of their footage. Them folks not playing, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? So like even your boy the head of ICE even said it's just a matter of time, man. It's gonna end tragically. Either we gonna take somebody's life or they gonna try to take one of our officers' lives. Bailey, he already saying, man, he the head of ICE. He already saying that this ain't gonna end well. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna keep doing what they got to do and do their job. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the dude, the head of ISIS said. I think I got to hear him talking too, but I'm gonna let y'all check that out too. But hold up, let me go back to that.
Yeah. That I did not think that that was going to be necessary in the city of Los Angeles. And of course, my concern that a militaristic presence like that could actually result in more violence in terms of people in the city. We have been through this before in 1992, and the last thing I want to see is a repeat.
Tonight, the LA riots. Well,
of that. So I think that the federal government needs to have caution. I do believe, after a couple of conversations I had with high representatives of the administration, that there will be caution. That's what I am hopeful for, because I do not believe that this will be necessary to have a presence of 2,000 National Guard troops in our city.
They already done down, you know what I'm saying? Put them out there in LA. Let me see. I gotta go. I'm gonna show you. Let me see. I got something for the National Guard. Like, these folks not bullshitting. That's what I was like, you know what I'm saying? So let me see. I think this is down what you call it. These the National Guard. Yeah, this the National Guard. Okay, I found them. Them folks done came in there, hey man, the National Guard done came in like, hey, let me not playing with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's the only reason I brought up my partner, because I know he used to work Border Patrol. Well, he had told me, they tell them, hey, shoot to kill. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's why I'm like, let me see. Yep. Leave it down. I think, yep. National Guard. Well, they shooting there. They already shooting there with rubber bullets and tear gas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Look at Buddy. Man, wasn't it that? And pushing women now. Hey man, you gonna be a lot of motherfuckers go to jail and shit. They gonna be old man in. Look. I'm just hoping it don't escalate more when them folks get to busting real bullets at y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's why I hey man, listen. Understand it, y'all. You know, I get it. You feel me? Trust me. We done been through this shit forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Let me see. Oh yeah, this shit right here. Yeah. I just be going like, yeah, let's show y'all some more of this stuff. Yeah, we done been through this, so we know how this goes. Next time, listen to black folk when we try to tell y'all something. We know this country racist as hell. We knew what Trump was gonna do. We just couldn't rock with Kamala or Trump because we knew both of them. You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree with Elon Musk now. Elon Musk said we need a new political party. I kind of agree with that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kind of agree. But yeah, this is, this what's going on. LA, they've been doing it for the last 3-4 days. It's LA. Migos, National Guard. They had to call them folks in. They could have, the police and ICE couldn't handle it, so they had to call the military in. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's like,
Was there
hey man,
right here,
we got
and
help. It done
had
got
a
out of
group
control.
of protesters on the bridge. They were able to slowly move them to the west. There was a lot of skirmishes going on during that, a lot of pushing and shoving. Some pepper spray was used on the crowd at one point, and they were able to move the crowd all the way back to Atlantic.
Yeah,
It looked like the protesters were pretty much
I
scattered.
agree, Jeff, but what I'm saying is, hey man, listen, man.
And a short time
Don't go out
later,
there and
the
get
sheriff's
yourself
department
killed.
pulled back towards the freeway, and that's when fire and fire
All that
department
stuff like
put
this,
that
it
out.
was gonna make it worse. Setting cars on fire and all that stuff. That was gonna make it worse. You feel me? I don't know if y'all know, America ain't got no
A
problem
big concern for
bombing
the
their own
deputies
people. I don't know if y'all know that
up
or
ahead,
not.
and there's their
The group in Philly, where they were 25, they dropped the bombs in Philly on a little black activist group. So they don't have no. Oh yeah, I got you, Charlie. They don't have no problem bombing their own people. You see, they did the Black Wall Street, they bombed the military, the little activist group in 1985 in Philly. So I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? America ain't got no problem killing some of their own people to get a point across. Now I hate that, yeah, I hate that they going through this, but yeah, the group I'm talking about, Ty, I can't think of their name. Yeah, but they bombed them in 1985. They killed them folks for nothing. So to get their point across, America will kill some of their own people, just to let you know, to get their point across. Yeah, I forgot their name too. But what I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling, I feel bad for these children, you know what I'm saying? Some of these women, you know what I'm saying? I do. You know what I'm talking about? But, if a lot of their community weren't so racist, be a lot of folks out there, you know what I'm saying? Out there helping them. But you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, we tried to do the Black and Brown Coalition. Y'all politicians stopped it. So y'all didn't want nothing to do with Negroes and let Negroes problem be Negroes problem. And we have our own business. That's why, and I be seeing a lot of people online like, why black folks ain't not that. That's why. Black folks like, no. A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the community, I ain't gonna say, I know it ain't everybody, of course. But a lot of people in the Latino community is racist toward black people. So that's why a lot of black folks like, boy, I'm sitting back eating popcorn and watching the show. This shit crazy. I feel bad for these folks though, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I got some partners and some friends in New York where they ain't worried. They said they supposed to be here. But they ain't worried. But but I do feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For some of these what's going on with these people. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, yeah, but this that's why the Cubans and the other people, the Cubans with Trump and the Venezuelans with Trump and the Latinos with Trump, y'all people of politics. Because y'all voted for this. Now y'all online crying. That's all I'm saying. Don't be on here crying when you voted for something. These folks, I don't know what y'all thought y'all had a friend. We done told y'all about these people. The Republicans and Democrats. Hold on, I got to play my thing. Hold on, because people just don't listen to what Malcolm X said back in the day. But I'm going to play it for y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I always revert back to this. when folk don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I said, Malcolm X done told y'all a long time ago what's really going on. And people just didn't listen. And I don't know why. Let me find this video for y'all. Oh, here you go, right here. Yep. Now, Brother Malcolm done told y'all a long time ago, man. Yeah, they call black folks lazy. That's another reason that, yeah, that's, oh, tight, trust me. I know why black folks ain't out there. I get it. I understand. I'm not even mad at them. But what Malcolm X been said.
In this crooked game of power politics here in America, the Negro, namely the race problem, integration, civil rights issue, are all nothing but tools used by the whites who call themselves liberals against another group of whites who call themselves conservatives, either to get into power or to retain power. Among whites here in America, the political teams are no longer divided into Democrats and Republicans. The whites who are now struggling for control of the American political throne are divided into liberal and conservative camps. The white liberals from both parties cross party lines to work together toward the same goal, and white conservatives from both parties do likewise. The white liberal differs from the white conservative only in one way. The liberal is more deceitful, more hypocritical than the conservative. Both want power, but the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor. And by winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains. In this crooked...
That's real. Malcolm X been said it. But see, the thing what they were trying to do was, our vote really matter. That's why the Democrats always playing up to us. And like I said, the reason that the Democrats they win, because me and 10 million other black folks like, nah, we ain't rocking with Kamala and we ain't rocking with Trump. Let's just be for real. That's the reason that the Democrats did not win. But she could have still won if the Latino who would have voted that the way the black folks who did vote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he lost by the same amount. She lost by the amount of people. I think was it 2-3 million. She lost by the same amount of people who said that. That's how much she lost by. And we didn't get up and go vote because I didn't rock with now. I wasn't voting for no Kamala, and I damn sure hell wasn't voting for no Trump. So I can rock with now one of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the reason that the Democrats lost. But I say she could have won if Latino would have voted the way that black folks that did vote, man, she still could have won. You know what I'm saying? And that just being real. But yeah, man, I feel bad for these folks. I hate that this happened, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I hate this happening. It done got so bad. They got your boy. They Tony Pay one of Tony's favorite little TikTok folk. They got his ass. Damn, Ice done picked his ass up. They got old boy. they done picked his ass up. I hate this happening. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't Latino over here. Your ass African, Haitians, and you know what I'm saying? I hate it happening. But shit, ain't shit we can do about it. Now y'all, they voted the man in, and hey, man, he African, the Ice got him. That's what happened, Tyson. I like Buddy too. Buddy funny. Ice got his ass. Yeah, he don't even talk. He just a little TikTok dude. He got famous hell off TikTok for doing no reaction videos. Yeah, Ice got him. Ice got his ass. It's crazy, bro. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna show y'all a story that's been going up under the radar before we get to my boy Titan gonna like the next story after I do this one. You gonna like this one, Titan. You sure not gonna like this. After I do this little story here, I got to go. There's a goddamn serial killer running around. They've been keeping this up under the radar, man. There's a serial killer running around in America, right? They done killed 13 folk, women. I think they just found the body of a black girl. I think she was victim number 13. We got a damn serial killer out here running around America right now. And ain't nobody been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this crazy. This shit been going up on the radar. So yeah, we got old serial killer running around America right now. And let's get to it. They done found 13. I think they were 8. They found 8.
Worried a serial killer might be on the loose. 8 people, mostly women, have been killed.
Now they done found the 13 now. It's more than 8 now. This was the news footage, the only news footage I can find on it. I'm gonna show you the other little article. It's 13 now. But yeah, New England got a serial killer running around. And ain't nobody talking about this. Yeah, he just knocking people ass off.
Across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Though authorities haven't confirmed a connection between the deaths, internet sleuths are drawing connections, including one Facebook group called New England SK, and internet sleuths on TikTok are sharing their theories.
But there's an active serial killer dumping bodies and human remains all over southern New England is getting crazier by the minute.
There's a big conspiracy online that there is not a Rhode Island serial killer, there's a New England serial killer.
There's a serial killer in New England, and I have a theory.
Well, there's somebody else that's got a theory along this, and he's joining us now to break this all down. He's the former, you got internet sleuths, you got people out on the Facebook saying this, that, and other, but you're real pro. What are you seeing here?
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
I'm not seeing a lot of real deep police analysis. The First Amendment, you're allowed to speculate. And listen, I don't want to disparage because some of the stuff that came out.
But I'm gonna go to what they done updated because they done found the 13th body now, so. They done went from number 8 to 13. Now they talking about, it might be a serial killer. Yeah. Now they talking about, it might be. Yeah, y'all might be right. Yeah. Let me click on it, man. They got the little cute little girl. This little girl here was victim number 13. This little girl right here, she was 21 years old. Yeah, they talking about, y'all might be right now. It might be a serial killer just running around here. Yeah, man. So, y'all be careful up there, man. You know what I'm saying? This all up there, look. Massachusetts, look. This knocking folks out, spreading them all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This kind of went up on the damn radar right here. Like, I said, goddamn, serial killer right here. Crazy. Female, y'all be careful, man. If y'all stay in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, any of this stuff here, y'all be, it would have been on American Most Wanted back in the day. Now, they got so much stuff going on with Trump, it's just going under the radar. There's so much stuff going on with Trump and in America right now, everything is just going up under the radar. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me go to the article. It's an article. I think I got the article. They talking about the damn serial killer. Where that is it? When I do that article, the damn article. Hold on, let me go. I know where it's at. I think it's in here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, update on the old boy, too. I forgot all about that. Who heard it? You remember the dude that, they deported by accident, right? Well, they say they deported and he was from Baltimore. Well, they bring his ass back just to damn prosecute him. Come to find out his ass is they trying to say he's a human trafficker. You know what I'm saying? So the dude that they deported in Baltimore, they bring his ass back just to put him in prison. Ain't that some bullshit? Y'all done sent me over to El Salvador to sit in prison. Oh, no, we gonna bring your ass back. We done find out you're a real criminal. They bringing the dude ahead of ICE, and we bringing him back just to put him back in prison. I say, hey, man, they brought him back just to prosecute his ass. I said, well, it's bad business, him. I like, damn, can't make this stuff up. Hey, man, there's so much crazy ass stuff going on. Yeah, too much stuff going on in the world, man, right now. So that's what I'm saying. Hold up, damn. This it? Oh, yeah, this it. Hold up, let me come back straight, y'all. I got to do that again. I picked the wrong damn button. No, don't add the stage stop screen. All right. Yeah, but wait a minute. This it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this the stuff that's going on in America. We got too much stuff going on, man. So now they call it yeah. So damn slow. Oh, wait. This thing don't never want to work right. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? I ain't talking. Hold on. Got to be more careful. Hold up. Where y'all at? Yeah, I done kicked my damn self out of stream. I ain't that bad. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I done kicked my damn self out. Let me share this story with y'all so y'all can see this, man. Hold on. Let me click on this. All right. Close that. All right, we good now. All right, close some stuff up. Yeah. But now, all right, back to what I was saying. Yeah, they got confirmed. Yeah, they got a serial killer right around, like I was saying. Why this stuff don't want to add to the damn stage? Come on, baby. The damn article don't want to pull up for me. They don't want to let me look at the article. Ain't that bad. Oh, Lord, how mercy. Wait. Okay. We ain't even go through that. All right, I'm back. Yeah, they dog acting stupid. They don't want to show me. They don't want to let me show y'all the serial killer for some reason. They don't want to show you the article. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. I want to show y'all that damn article, man. Well, they got the article anyway now. Yeah, okay. They confirmed, yeah, the serial killer right in New England. Hey, I don't know why it won't pull up. They don't want to let me show it to y'all. The Titans. I got a story from Tyson on this story. How about one of your little Africana friends? One of your Africana friends that killed their wife in America? I found it on the South African news, but they ain't put it all over here. But a lot of folks done covered it now. Yeah. One of you, what Ty say, send them, what say Ty, send their ass back. Yeah, you talk about him, man. They don't want me to talk about him. Don't get bring his ass down here. You ain't gonna make it out of here, serial killer. But nah, Tyson, boy, man. I gotta go to Tyson, man. You know, his South African friend done deleted his wife in America. Where that? Let me see where he at. No, that ain't it. Wait there. Serial killer. That ain't it. Damn, look, I know how that shit is done to me. Don't worry about it. I know where it's at. I ain't even go through this thing trick. No, oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, tight. One of them damn. I think this one up on the radar too. Hey man, I don't know why I keep on messing up, man. It's acting crazy. Okay, y'all can see me. I gotta cut that camera off. I already know what it be. Stop camera, man. Hey, how about one of them South Africans? Let's talk about your people, man. It's like send them back. Yeah, what he done did.
I remember May 12th, right? The Afrikaners, the refugees, the ones that are being so bad.
No, hold up. I gotta go take it back. String yours still acting stupid. Lord, how much? I had to bring it back. Yeah. You want to be motherfuckers though? You talking about criminals? You done brought a murderer into over here. Talking about bringing criminals in. That man done killed his wife.
So y'all remember May 12th, right? The Afrikaners, the refugees, the ones that are being so badly persecuted from all.
Guys, do you know her? No? How about him? Come on, guys. They just got here. They only been here a few weeks. They are part of the posse that was being murked in their country that they have colonized, and Trump brought them over here. But here's the T-hole. This dude has murked his wife. He rustled her up, choked her out, and now she's a useless white crayon somewhere in a box, maybe still in the freezer. Oh, he's been arrested. But here's the thing. White people are bringing crime to this country.
They're bringing
They're
crime.
rapists. They're drugs mulers. They're just bad people. And your guy Trump said these people was going to make America great. They was going to contribute something to America. Well. They make this shit up.
Greetings, everybody. I hope you're doing fantastic. And it's always a pleasure to have you here in my channel. So in today's topic, a white South Africaner by the name Alexander Town, who got asylum through Trump's refugee program, allegedly killed his wife, Kim White, weeks after landing in the US. Reports reveal that Kim was planning to leave the relationship due to years of abuse, and her family.
So basically, the woman was trying to leave the relationship. I guess the dude been abusing her. Hey, man. And I guess he deleted her ass. This ain't funny, but see, you just talking about all the Latino folk, criminals and drug dealers and killers and rapists. You know, bro, one over here your damn self. Yeah, even though old boy who's gonna come back over, they bring him over here to lock his ass up, but we gonna get to him in a minute. Yeah, they bring his ass back just to lock him up. I said, ain't that kind of bitch. I said, you should have stayed in that. Well, I don't know, El Salvador prison might be way worse than over here. So no, you might want to come on back, buddy.
Is now working to bring her body back to South Africa for burial. This incident raises questions about Trump's refugee plan.
You know what, Ty? Hey, hold on. I got to put that on here. You know what I said? The same thing. He said she got some Let's Make America Great Again pipe and want to lead a relationship. And man, he done snapped. I said the same thing. I said, but she done got hit. She done got on here and but I felt something there. Hey, man, I ain't gonna tell her what happened. I hate this buddy lady, but yeah, I said the same thing. Ty, she crazy as hell. I said the same thing. I said, shit, she sound like she done came over here and got some wood. Hey, man, shit. South Africa, they want to know, hey, man, you got to go. I said the same thing. Like, that crazy. You said, I said the same thing. But yeah.
Implications. Many Americans are still against the trans policy, and now they are more furious about this incident, which many say that Trump brought criminals in the country. Let's get to see the whole reaction, then we come back with some commentary.
I don't think that she is with us anymore. Those were the chilling words that Alexandra Town said to 911 operators as he stood over the dead body of his wife. A wife who he claimed he loved. A wife who he had beaten, strangled, and killed while their child was in the next room.
Wow.
Hi everyone, my name is Carrie and I'm an ordinary South African woman. But I'm an ordinary South African woman who's hurtful against this violence that is happening against our women. And today I want to talk about the case of Kim White. Now, Kim White was a beautiful 32-year-old South African who was born in Cape Town. And when she grew up, she always wanted to help people. And that's why she decided to become a teacher to mold young minds. So when the opportunity came for Kim to work in Dubai, she left at it. And she had an amazing time in Dubai. It's an amazing city.
I know.
But it was in Dubai where she would cross paths with a dashing young American soldier with an easy smile and a good sense of humor. His name was Alexandra Town. Now, Kim and Alexandra would fall in love quickly and they would have a whirlwind romance. And Kim soon found out that she was expecting his baby. And we all know that it's not okay to have a baby out of wedlock in Dubai. So Kim returned to South Africa and she and Alexandra.
Okay, so basically, she really didn't want to marry the nigga. She had to marry because she got pregnant by him. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Alexandra wanted to be a family, so they got married in December 2021. But all was not good. You see, Alexandra had a problem. And his problem was that he hated women. And behind closed doors...
He hates women? Okay. So he's an abusive, he one of them Diddy types. Okay, he's an abusive guy.
He would beat Kim. Now, we know that her family knew what was going on. And they often said to her, are you sure this is the type of man?
See, they would be killing me with this too. See, one thing I get, we just born different over here in America, especially black folks. You put your hand on one of our people, we gonna beat your ass, we gonna beat you up, we gonna fuck you up real good the first time. You gonna let them know now. You go back to him, that's on you. But that first time, you come up to somebody, he gonna put his hand on you. He ain't gonna do it too much, bro. We gonna down and beat him to death and let him know what's really going on. You don't put your hand on no female in my family or female that I love or care about. We not going for that. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the difference between, I guess, us and a lot of damn people. Black folks over here and a lot of damn people in these other countries. I know they really don't respect women in like a lot of these other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like we do over here. We see how that one country here, Tony, see that one country, Tony had showed me, you just go snatch a wife, and then you can't even do nothing about it. Mother come kidnap your daughter in this country and make her marry you, and you can't even get her back. What in the hell type of stuff is that? Ain't nowhere in the hell that'll fly over here in America. You just can kidnap my daughter, and I can't get her back. Man, there be a lot of dead people. You know what I'm saying? Over here in America. But they do got a country. They got about 3 countries like that where they can just kidnap your daughter. I forgot the name. They call, you look it up, it's on YouTube, though. You been like, I think it's like snatch a wife. They can take your wife. They want your wife. They can kidnap your wife and marry her, and you can't do nothing about it. There ain't no way in the hell. But that's what goes on in other countries. So, you know. But back to what she talking about.
That you wanted to be with. But Kim was in love with him. And you know what? After every time, he would come and apologize, and he would have the most sincerest apologies. And he would tell her that, Kim, you are the woman who can change me. You are the woman who can make me a better man. And Kim believed him because she wanted to believe him, because she loved him. So Alexandra would go on back to the US to secure a visa. We've all watched 90 Day Fiancé. We know how it works. A visa for Kim and their new child. And Kim would soon follow him. And by September 2023, Kim had followed him to the US, where he was staying in military barracks. So Kim just wanted to have an ordinary white picket fence type of life. And she hoped that she would get that when she moved in with Alexandra in America. And they would be the lovely, beautiful young family that they... But guys, just 2 months after Kim joined Alexandra in America, she took a protective order out against him. You know why? Because woman hater Alexandra was beating her.
So he's an abusive ass dude. Yeah, Trump bringing criminals in. They're crazy. Now, let's get to this damn, before I even drop this link, let's get to this Trump versus Elon Musk. This shit that got so petty. These folks crazy, bro. Hey, Trump and Elon Musk going at it right now, man. Man, listen, man, I don't know what the hell going. These folks crazy. That's all I can say. They got a lot of stuff. They got a lot going on with each other. Yeah, man. So, two billionaires with money. This done got, wow. These two here. I got on the thumbnail, Trump, Thanos, and Elon Musk Apocalypse. They got 2 super villains on the same damn team. That shit wasn't gonna work for the job. We knew that wasn't gonna last. When have you ever seen 2 villains team up and it always they work out on a movie? Never. So you knew that wasn't gonna work out. But hey, you know,
explosion in what is now the clearly completely broken relationship between President Trump and his
money runs the politician. Billionaires and billionaires run the politics. That's why I kind of agree with Elon when he says, hey, we need a new political party. I agree with that. Because Republicans and Democrats ran by billionaires.
Over cabinet meetings, holding that special goodbye press appearance in the Oval Office. Remember that.
I gotta let it click back in. There we go.
Today, that is riveting Washington, politics, huge corners of the internet, as I said, both for its messiness, pettiness, but also its stakes. Now, they hit new lows with Musk trying to smear Trump with a horrific. And now,
if y'all don't know what he's talking about, he said the reading the Epstein files ain't came out because Trump on them. Basically, that's what he said. I said, damn, that's bogus. You know, hey, them Epstein files supposed to been out there. Hey, but I don't. It just ain't him. The Obama's on there, Oprah Winfrey, the Clintons, the damn Prince of damn what is England Prince, British Prime Minister. It's a lot of folks, not just celebrities, but a lot of politicians. They know they're playing with them children. And like I say, Epstein just happened to hang himself when the guard wasn't looking and the camera was turned the other way. Okay, we both believe that. That's the story they gave us. That's what we supposed to believe. So yeah, basically Elon Musk saying Trump name on that Epstein Island list. If y'all don't know who Epstein is, y'all go look him up. You know, that they were trafficking them children. And he had that island with them damn all these entertainers and politicians go over there to play with little kids. You know what I'm saying? In a way, we ain't talking about playing in a way like you might play with your kids. We talking about playing with kids the way you shouldn't be playing with kids. Let's just say that. But yeah, y'all don't know. Y'all go check out the Epstein, you know, what Epstein was doing. And then he hung himself when the guard wasn't looking and the camera was turned the other way. And we supposed to believe that. Not only that, his partner in crime hung himself when the guard wasn't looking and the camera turned the other way too. So you mean tell me both of these folks hung themselves, the camera just happened to be turned the other way and the guard wasn't looking on duty or something, but they hung themselves. We supposed to believe that, right? Okay. All right, I'm just, you know, man, you know, hey, okay, we gonna go with y'all say, man, you know. Yeah, it just ain't Trump, though. Here, the Clintons, the Obamas, Oprah, there's a lot of folks on that damn list. Yeah, all I have money was over there playing with them kids in the way they should be playing with them. Little girls and little boys. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all got these little 13, 14-year-old little girls and probably from everywhere y'all over there doing whatever to them damn children on that island. And they finally locked Epstein up, but he killed himself when the guard wasn't looking and the camera was turned the other way. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. We're going to go with this story. That's what they say. So that's the story that happened. And 3 years later, his partner did the same thing. When the guard wasn't looking and the camera turned around, he killed himself the same exact way. All right. But anyway, let's get back to Elon and old Trump.
Doing something that should never be normal, whether he's mad at Musk or not, which is blatantly threatening to abuse the federal government to retaliate against him. Meanwhile, Tesla's stock is down today. We'll get into that, which hits Musk where it hurts. Began with the tension earlier this week and Musk lashing out at Trump's top legislative priority, but claiming that it was a policy. It has turned rap beef level petty and personal.
Not rap beef.
So these two men, again, who have, in one case, businesses to run, in the other case, a country to obviously run, are not exactly acting like mature professionals, to say the least. Today, they have exchanged a volley of threats and vitriol, taunts and attacks. And I'll just say something. Sometimes in the news, we just sort of tell you what we're seeing, and it sounds obvious. So let me put it like this. The exchange between these two men just today is actually far harsher, more negative and nasty than what we've been seeing between the two political parties for the last several weeks or months, which reminds you just how bananas this is. Now, these are two men who claim to be working together towards largely the same agenda or goals as recently as last week. One of them remains a huge player in Republican politics because money matters. Everybody knows that in our American system, where you can donate a lot, unlimited, to super PACs. And he is still on record as the biggest Republican donor from last year. And that PowerPoint is one that Musk cited, as if anyone needs a reminder on the right, telling everyone today that Trump and the GOP would have lost the election last year, wouldn't, he argues, even be in power, and that he thus has leverage over Republicans because of that spending, whether it's the past, which he thinks he's clearly.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say billionaires run these politicians, you know, he got leverage over these Republicans. He gave Trump 200 million, 200 something for his campaign, and hey, that's crazy. Hey man, so, but yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Hey, I know some folks want to come up here and holler at me. Y'all come on up too. I'm putting a link in the chat, so y'all come up here and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me here on a Sunday. I said I'm gonna give y'all a Sunday show. So
really owed for, or the future, where he can spend more than most candidates could ever raise, and it won't affect his bottom line. So that's the big context. Here was the president today.
Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if it will anymore. I was surprised, but I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so bad, embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it.
Yeah, but well, yeah, it's a lot of people they say on that list. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it ain't just Trump. There's a bunch of politicians and celebrities. We don't know who all on that list. But I know one thing. That man hung himself when the guard wasn't looking in the camera was turned the other way. So whoever was on that list had enough power to have him knocked off. I'm going to say that now. Yeah, anyone can be on the list, but whoever was on that list had a whole lot of power to have a man knocked off. And when the camera turned the other way, the guard ain't looking. What's going on, Tyke?
What's good? What's good?
Man, what you think about all this stuff going on, man?
I think they need to send them niggas back. Send every last one of them
Oh,
back.
yeah.
They need to go back.
Yeah.
And
But knock his whole wife off.
yeah, man. Yeah, they just gonna bring problems to this country. Like I said last time, some of them ain't even farmers. So they just need to go ahead, send them on back, apologize to Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, because he ain't do nothing wrong in that situation. I mean, they do need to fix their crime, but that wasn't on him.
But he said he wasn't taking the land back unless we know y'all stole the land from somebody.
Exactly.
But that's right. He should do that though. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree.
That's all I'm saying. You should. What you think about what's going on in California, man, with the essays?
That is wild. But if they keep on going in that direction, you already see the mayor of LA. She's starting to turn against them.
I just said
he wants that to happen.
Hey man, listen, man, they've been doing martial law now.
They've been looking. They've been looking for a reason to do martial law.
And we ain't been getting out there in the street. You see black folk, they've been trying to trick us all the time. But we ain't been getting out there. So
exactly. That's why some of them are calling for a black and brown coalition again. All of a sudden, now they want us to join together.
But we tried to do that. And I keep telling them,
We tried to do that and they didn't want that.
They people, they coming in LULAC. LULAC was the one that said, no, we don't want nothing to do with no Negro. Let them handle their own problems and we'll handle our own problems. Then y'all get over here and call us lazy, say we don't want to work, racism don't exist. Now y'all screaming out this racism. Y'all just told racism don't exist. So
now all of a sudden it exists and we need to link together. We need to stand together.
And fight together.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna work.
We talking about the rest of y'all. The Puerto Ricans been cool. We talking about the rest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. And yeah, man. Well, and your boy Trump, man. What the thing going on with Trump and old Elon?
I'm upset with both. I never liked Elon, but I'm definitely upset with a lot of stuff that Trump is doing right now. But I think what's going on between them two, I partially think that it's planned. I think this is just theater. You know what I mean?
For real.
I don't think that it's legit.
You know, Elon say he back in Trump impeachment now. He put that on his Twitter today, like he back his impeachment. So you think so?
Yep. But what they going to impeach him on? If they open up, I think part of it is to try to open up that Epstein file again. I think that's part of the reason why he said that he was on the list.
There's gonna be a lot of folks go down if they open that up.
And that's what needs to happen.
Obama, all of them gonna go down. They open that up.
That's what needs to happen.
I say allegedly now. You know what I'm saying?
Every last one of them, and no matter what the party affiliation is, they all need to go down. Even if Trump is on that list, he need to go down with him.
Yeah. Charlie, what's going on, man?
Man, words be having power.
Yeah, what you think? What you think about all this stuff going on, man? What you think about first of all? What you think about what's going on in LA and Florida? If you down there in Florida and LA.
I think it's crazy. I think it is a organized effort to get everybody riled up and get everybody to skirt their rights and forget their rights in times of turmoil. You feel me?
Well, one thing I can say about black folk, black folk been chilling. I can say we just sitting back. I just see a lot of black folks, like we just sitting there eating popcorn and looking at the show.
And that's what we need to continue to
That's
do.
what we need to continue to do. We sit there eating popcorn like, damn, it's crazy.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
Let them eat each other.
It's really not about us right at this point, to be honest.
I know.
I mean, I focus on it because I focus on everything that's going on in the country just because everything affects everything in some way, shape, or form. When we dealing with a lot of money, so it's different when you watching money move and when you watching things move on a daily basis and you watching how this shit be affecting other shit that people don't really even think about. But all this shit affect itself and I'm thinking about everybody because at the end of the day, this is a melting pot. I still got to live in this country.
Let me say this. I feel bad for a lot of them folks, but I be like, okay, but see, a lot of them, like I said, they brought this on themselves. And the reason a lot of black folks ain't helping because y'all really, a lot of them anti-black. Y'all don't like us. Y'all talk bad about us. That's why a lot of black folks like, nah, we ain't messing with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to think how they did them town hall meetings, how they would call them black folks ladies in the town hall meetings.
Well, it's not like these are all the same people. I don't like when we do stuff like that either, because it's not like these are the same people who were sitting in that one town hall meeting with that one particular.
But not just that though. I done been around them a lot, and I know it's not all of them. Like I'm saying, it's not all of them. They're like all black folks ain't cool, all white folks ain't racist.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't blanket everything like I don't take a particular situation and blanket it across everything else, and I don't take everything else and blanket it to one situation.
Well, let me say this though, they did try to do the black and brown coalition and they turned it down. So what y'all want us to do? Y'all turned it down.
Hey, well, it might be new blood. It's a new generation graduate every year. It's a new blood who got a different way of thinking right now. Just like things changed in this country because it was a new blood that was born every year. And every year it's a new graduation.
And it's so crazy. I got a lot of I rock with the Latinos. I got so many Latino friends. It's crazy. I know it ain't them and I know it's effed up and I like, damn, man.
Because bro, when you start listening to this shit back, bro, and it's just being honest, bro. Like when you start listening to that, that's like old way of thinking. And if we calling old racist people ignorant for thinking about old ways and we thinking and we doing the same shit, then everybody just being the same and everybody doing it in every walk in every corner. You feel me? That's a good point. Because we all got to make this shit happen one way or the other. You feel me? Like if the shit get more expensive, y'all gonna see why, and it's because it is. And it's like y'all know it ain't like we got to really step up and do nothing, but y'all know, like besides voting and shit like that, like just paying attention to what be going on in the area, like. I don't know how this shit really works out for us to be stepping up. Like how people saying like, oh, y'all not doing that. Well, what is there to be done about documenting incoming citizens? We need to make sure people are documented. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's another thing I've been saying too. Yeah, they kind of right because they undocumented, but I just feel like, hey man, y'all should be writing no damn jobs. Like these folks they're trying to work, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
And
there's also the people being mistaken and taken. So that's another part of it. Like
that is a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem now.
So it doesn't also need to be just we not paying attention, because we do need to be paying attention because sometimes they snatching up the wrong people.
Yeah. Oh, we paying attention, but this something we already done been through. It's called the war on drugs. We done already been through what's going on right now.
You're right, but a lot of us, quote unquote, ain't been through that. A lot of this new generation ain't been through that, and there's more of us now than it ever was then. So having that's what I keep saying, like having that's just like passing down racism. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us be passing down experiences to a new generation that they ain't never even had that experience.
Yeah, you right. We went through it. They had that bit they crying out here called lottery for drugs, where they just come out and do whatever the fuck they want to you in Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. When we could be, you know what I'm saying? So we passing down that old way of thinking. When I'm trying to get my nephews to be, lawyers and other shit too. You feel me? Like,
yeah, what?
You know what I'm saying?
I just told y'all. That's why I was just talking about that job code. Because I was like, I don't know if y'all know, but that trade school shit is not cheap. That shit costs up $25,000. Only
And
reason
that's
we
what I
good,
be.
'cause my son got me and his mama. A lot of people ain't got that though. So, you know, the
Right.
Job Corps do help people. You know what I'm saying?
So,
It done help some folks I know. You know what
so
I'm
if
saying?
we
Get some trades and stuff. So that
and if
shit crazy too.
and if we became more part of, that's what I always be saying when I come up here. Like if we as a people now knowing that we got a leg up, like the same way we got all these financial literacy podcasts and all that stuff, we kind of need more black people talking about politics and the way things working in local politics and national politics,
Yep.
you know, federal,
Yeah.
because we need to know how we can play a part in the process to make things easier for us and the next ones coming. Because we some of us are here by force, some of us here by immigration, some of us was here first. But at the end of the day, when we had that type of argument, who really cares who was here first? Because they still came and took the land and put this government on it, and now we got to live under that if we here. So we got to figure our way out now because they done gave us a shot to be able to do it. But we still got to play a part of it one way or the other.
Okay. And one more thing, let me ask y'all, what y'all think about that damn serial killer going up under the damn radar? There's so
Catch
much
his
stuff
ass.
going on. They don't forget all about the serial killer.
His or her. They need to catch
Yeah.
his or her ass.
Yeah, yeah, he been killing them with women. Whoever it is, been killing them with women.
Yeah, but see, you know, look, that might be the game they playing. Look, I watch a lot of these serial killer movies. That might be the little game that they playing. We think it's a
Yeah.
man because they keep killing women. All in all, it's a woman.
Yeah, but I mean, they are intentionally allowing serial killers to go on the radar because if I'm correct, I think Chrissy was talking about some type of serial killer that they had up in Chicago not too long ago.
They had one up there too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's crazy. Tony, what's up, man? I got my boy Tony, Professor Tony in the building.
What's happening?
Tony brother got us on mute. He just jumped up here. Yeah, I got my boy Tony in the
Good
building.
internet tripping and Tony Mike tripping.
Yo,
Tony
can you hear me?
there you go. Yeah, we
Okay,
can
there
hear
you
you.
go.
What's going on, bro?
Hey man, what's going on with y'all
Man, what you
fellas?
think about all this stuff
Good,
going
good.
on, man? I don't know
What
if
you
you
was talking
seen
about?
everything. Okay, what about you see how they done put the National Guard out there in California for this immigration
Oh,
stuff? They rounding their ass
well,
up.
the thing going on in California is mostly Antifa. They're I guess they say they're fighting for against ICE, but they don't realize a lot of those people that they were fighting was not. They were ATF. They were trying to
Yeah,
arrest
that's what
some
I
drug
said.
dealers.
I just told them there were ATF and the DEA and ICE. Man,
Yeah,
I
but
know it was all three of them. And the
there was no Latins or whoever else they thought was about to get deported. It was none of that. So it's like I think people just need to be more informed. Everybody wants. I think this is what I think happened, man. I remember us growing up and history. History really just it was like the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and then civil rights. That was our history class, right?
For real.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all they taught us. And everybody wants to. And Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. These people have been glorified in our community. So as soon as everybody got a platform, everybody wants to be the guy delegating. They want to be the Malcolm X or the Martin Luther King, but they don't want to be the ones that was getting bit by the dogs. You get what I'm saying?
They don't want to be out there front line. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Right. So now everybody like, I got the solutions. I got the solutions. And so they're so wanting to be that next revolutionary figure that they are jumping at anything. It don't matter what it is. Everybody's just ready to pop off about something. So I don't. So clearly they don't. Even if they're not informed, they don't need to be informed. They just need to know that somebody said that it's ICE coming, and we need to stop the bad guys.
Right. That's bro. That should be killing me.
That's crazy. But they ICE did raid that damn construction site. That was ICE. They came around to their ass on up. That was ICE there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I will say that, but I'm like,
I mean,
a lot of them,
of course,
what I was
everything
say
is.
too, a lot of there is some ICE in Cali, but they've been arresting like drug dealers, like you said, they've been arresting drug dealers. They wasn't just arresting just normal people, and that what folks fail to realize.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Everything's nuanced, right? So of course, ICE is going to get some people that are innocent in there. There's no perfect system, so it's a pointless system. Do we want them getting some innocent people? That's that conundrum, right? Do you want them getting 1 or 2 people deported that weren't supposed to get deported, or do you want to just leave all the other violent Venezuelans and whoever else is running around here doing stuff in the streets?
You gotta get them up out of here. Then you know that remember old boy remember I told you remember old boy they deported right from Baltimore, right? You know they brought his ass back just to put him in prison because they kind of found out he was smuggling, he was trafficking people and stuff. So they say
You talking about the one that had the MS-13 tattoo?
Yeah, the one they say from Baltimore. Yeah, so the dude, the head of ICE said, yeah, we bring him back, but we finna put his ass in prison. Because he's been doing a lot of crimes over here. Yeah, we brought him back there to put him in prison.
Well, I remember everybody was quick to jump on his side and saying that he was a citizen and he's a good person. And
yeah, he was a citizen, but his ass on the way back to get lock up again, though. Yeah, they about
but my point is just the so quick to want to be the hero. That's my point. I'm going back to. Everybody wants to be that hero, and they don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. What do you think about Trump and Elon Musk getting?
Oh, that was inevitable. That was inevitable, bro. Come on now. You got these two big ass egos talking about we're gonna do it this way. Nah, we're gonna do it that way. And one of them get mad and they ain't gonna back down. And then they gonna get over it. Watch, give it a month or 2. They gonna get over it. They gonna be cool again. Watch.
I believe it too. I just said it's like Thanos. I told you I got Thanos up on the Trump and Apocalypse up on the Elon.
It's funny though.
Fighting each other.
It's funny to see. I mean, they dumb as hell for fighting in public, but it's funny to see.
Those MS-13 tattoos that they said they found on the dude, was that legit? Did they really prove it?
Well, I mean, I don't know how you can prove anything these days, man. I don't know, because it could have been somebody just photoshopped it or did an AI thing, man. Like at this point,
nah, that shit public knowledge. Once that shit hit the docket, you can find that shit one way or the other publicly.
Yeah, if that photo from the accounts, but we can't. I mean, how can we really trust the news? But the news did say, that was a tattoo. But I mean, like once again, can you trust what they're saying?
Yeah, then I'm gonna say, you see, I was talking about the white farmers too. They trying to pay. They want black people to get out there and pick sweet potatoes for $11 an hour. 7 days.
Wait. You talking about the Africans that came over here?
No. Just farmers over here.
This happened to farmers.
Oh, I was about to say, how the hell they got a farm already telling us to work for them?
No, they won't. Black people out there. They talking about they can't. They said the immigrants gone. They need black people to come work in 100-degree weather for $12 an hour.
Hey, how much McDonald's pay? How much McDonald's pay over here?
15.
They pay $15 an hour in Georgia?
Yeah.
No way.
Pay now. Yeah.
No way.
I swear to God, I know some people work at McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's pay now. That's why I said I go work at McDonald's and make more than them. The hell I'm going to get out there in the heat for?
Damn, they getting $15 an hour.
Yes.
I want to know who specifically targeted.
Hold on, I'm going to pull it up for you, Charlie.
Yeah, we got to check that.
I'm looking it up too.
Yeah. I need to know who specifically targeted their human resources department to say that they need black who might be living however they living to come out there and work in the heat.
There's people that would do 11 an hour, depending on what state they in.
Yeah, I mean, if they ain't doing nothing else.
This New Orleans, New Orleans, that's about right. That's about right market value.
Hey, if they ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah, they ain't doing nothing else. Yeah, I say that. You go take the job, but that's a lot of damn work.
I mean, shoot, a lot of work is sometimes a lot of work is a good work because you need that step in. You know that you need to take that step to get up out of your situation. So if you got to work hard for a year to get yourself caught up, I ain't against it, man. Go ahead and take that $11 out.
That's entry level work.
Yeah, you know what? It's from June to August.
Oh, it's temporary.
Yeah, it's temporary. They want you from June
Even then, man, if you hurting, man, take that money, man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's like,
but
you know. Now I did hear like some of them, you know, you got to obviously pay attention to how they conditions is, because I did hear some things about the mistreatment of farm workers, and
Right.
that's something that does also need to be rectified and looked into a little deeper by the people who are still here, because there's a lot of undocumented people who was doing that work, and
Yeah.
because they was undocumented, there is no human resources for them. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Charlie, you made me just think of something. I don't know if y'all seen this show. I think it was called Antebellum. But this lady, she got kidnapped.
They put her back in slavery. Yeah. I
Now,
see that's a movie.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, be cautious though if you go over there, because they might take your cell phones and all that, and you in the middle of West Bubble fuck somewhere, and your ass is pretty much a slave on their little
Population is
field.
9,000, 90% white. Yeah, shit. I ain't going
And it happens way more often than we actually think. You feel me? So that's why that is something that needs to be looked into and rectified, because it's a lot of, while we talking about undocumented people, it's a lot of undocumented land out here in this country. So
yep.
I'm gonna just, I ain't gonna say too much on the mad ones. Goddamn, I got a rap career to worry about, but y'all get the point. Look, I see Tony left when I said that.
Yeah, we get it. Tony disappeared. He's like, oh.
I don't know if he left or they got him, but
nah, he back. He back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
Yeah, man. So it could be that, because I'm in Dubai, another wealthy nation. They did that to these Indian workers. They were telling people that they were telling Indians who were desperate for work, because India's overpopulated, that they had jobs for them. They come to Dubai. Dubai take their passport. We might need to do a show on this. They take their passport. They leave them over there, and now they're doing slave labor, working for free. And then the same thing, another country, Mauritania. Mauritania is right above Gambia, West Africa. Yep. They put out work ads. A lot of women going over there thinking they're going to be working in the house, doing housework as a nanny. They end up staying there as slaves the rest of their lives. So it's a bunch of different nations that are. Yeah.
They had that thing on Indeed when they was kidnapping them women. All them folks showing up at their interview and they get them kidnapped. That's why I told my people, hey, man, watch them damn interviews and take me with you if you're going to go to one of the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? When they talking about meet this, no, see, take me with you.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, if y'all would touch on Mauritania, y'all also need to touch on the past of the place when Europe started offering all kinds of money to Mauritania to keep African migrants from going through there to try to get to Europe.
Really?
Yeah.
They do. I didn't know about that.
The history of that place is terrible, dude. A lot of Mauritanians, black Mauritanians, had to flee from there and went to Gambia and
Senegal. Gambia and Senegal.
Senegal. That's what I'm thinking. They had to run there because they were getting attacked. And they were born there. They was getting confused for what's that, Ghanaians and other, but they don't look nothing
they
like
claim
that.
they got work.
Mauritanians, they got that
they
racism
look like Moroccans.
because a lot of them are Arab.
Yeah, they Arab. They look just like Moroccans.
You know what? That's what they say. The slaves still going on too in the Arab country. They say slaves.
It is. That's exactly where it's happening.
It's going on.
Go to Algeria and all that. All in North Africa,
and Congo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but that's why I was just like, I don't know. It sounds kind of suspicious going out there. I mean, if you need work, I feel you, but just be very cautious going out there, and might end up on a missing person report.
9,000 people, 90% on white. Man, I'm not going.
Well, see, that's what happened when it started being strength in numbers and there's real documentation going on. Once you start getting droves of documented citizens going out there with social security numbers and you know what I'm saying, and social
they all
media
just missing
and stuff like and GPS trackers and air tags and stuff like that, it becomes a whole nother animal now. You know what I'm saying?
They can't ignore it at that point.
Right, and now the people become more aware. Because I see what Jeff's saying, like Wendy's do pay 13 an hour, Jeff. But what if you stay out in the sticks and you ain't got no opportunity? What if it ain't no Wendy's within 2-3 miles of you? You might live in the food desert on top of that.
So Wendy's moved up to 13 hours. Speaking on that, California,
it's 14
I think
in Georgia.
California was what was, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was like 25 an hour. They were doing that experiment. That thing's failing already.
Yep.
We don't realize when they raise these wages, they raise all our prices. It's just a trick, bro. They're tricking the hell out of us. Because I remember back when I was when I was young enough to work at like the fast food restaurants, I remember it being like $7.50. $7.50 was good.
Yeah, that was it. That was
you know what I'm saying?
That was minimum wage.
To hear 15, we was over there like, what? Like, I think that's what UPS was paying at the time, right? You remember moving all them boxes?
Yeah, man.
It was like, yeah, you might get something about 12 to 15. It is, but you know, it was a check.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a check, but yeah, you gonna work like a slave at UPS. But now what I was saying is, he had a combo $3-4 back in them days. Look at the combo.
That's what I'm saying. We had dollars. Yeah, the dollar value. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's their little trick, though. It's like, oh, we need. We keep on saying let's raise minimum wage, but we need a second part of the bill if we're gonna do it. If we're gonna raise minimum wage, then prices must stay.
Yeah. That's
Otherwise, it's just politicians just making you feel good.
Because all these restaurants making money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's a lot of hey man, so much crazy ass stuff going on in the world. I didn't even get to tomorrow. I get to the 50 Cent and Diddy. I don't know if y'all seen that. That's
what's going? Don't they already beef? What's going on now?
Well, you know, 50 baby mama had to take the stand, and you know, 50 hot about that. You know, 50 baby mama Diddy had her doing some crazy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so
damn, bro.
50 like he gonna tell Trump not to pardon him. Hey, 50, hey man, listen, man.
50 telling him not to pardon who? His wife or who? Pardon not to pardon who?
Not to pardon Diddy. Trump not to pardon Diddy.
Okay. That's crazy, man. 50 funny,
50
man.
hot about that. 50 hot about that baby mama. I ain't mad at him though. He hot about that baby mama though. I said,
okay.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
Some things are sacred.
Yeah, some things are sacred. But what I was saying though, the job code, I can say that has helped some people I know. Cause trade school is not cheap. Like I said, that shit costs another $25,000. With aid, we still got to pay a month, but everybody ain't got 2 parents, and everybody ain't got no
But
money.
listen though, they got apprenticeships now though you can find. So it's not just only trade schools. There's other options.
But what I'm saying with the job code, you know, with housing and everything, a lot of them kids was homeless and they had nowhere to go. So they give them like a college dorm, had them stand on. You know what I'm saying? I seen the girl on that crying, but she ain't got nowhere to go. She got no family. That would make me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? That, man.
Yeah, but you know the reason why I'm like that is because I teach my kids not to be entitled to anything. They could take anything they give you away at any point, right?
But no, but that's what I'm saying. No, Tony, these people don't got you. They don't have a you.
They ain't got no
I understand. I understand that. What I'm just saying is just so it could go from person to person. We just got to know that whatever they give us can be taken away at any time. So we take advantage of it when we can, and then all we could do from then after that is find another way.
Yeah,
because we can't just roll over and die.
No, you gotta figure out another way. That's why that video that you played earlier, Boog, the first video with that girl that was talking, I agree with what she said at the end. We got to figure out ways, different alternative solutions, because when you depend on the government, you asking for trouble. You asking for trouble.
Yeah, I mean, aren't they right now? Aren't they threatening to take away like Section 8 and all this other stuff, food stamps? So that's type of thing I'm talking about. It's like they get you dependent on it, because before then, we were good without the government helping us. Americans, by large, we was always helping each other out. This is when we really used to trust our neighbors, because I know my grandma was talking about how if they didn't have it, they would go over to the neighbor's house and they would let them eat with them. Right, and then vice versa. But that's born out of necessity, though. As soon as you start getting abundant, and we're gonna do a show on this Wednesday. It's called if y'all ever heard of the Utopian Mouse Project?
No, but I know I kind of know where this is going for sure.
All right, we gonna talk. We're gonna go over Wednesday. I don't want to give too much, but it's
our
but
neighborhood
yeah.
was a close community to the drugs got there. My neighborhood was like that too before we came up. Till the drugs came in our neighborhood, yeah, we was a close-knit community too. Shit. Man, you gotta think our neighbors used to be able to whoop our ass and we disrespected them folk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we had, you know why though? We had to know our neighbor. We had to know our neighbors. Right now, we don't need anybody really. We could just because you needed a ride somewhere, your car broke down, you had to ask your neighbor. You had to. You didn't have a choice. Now we've got Uber, right? It's all these services that supposed to be helping making our lives easier, but it's separating us.
Yep.
Damn.
Right? Daycare, bro. Come on now. It was a neighbor. It was you knew that lady in the street, and that was a job. That was that was a job that was created in the neighborhood. But now we got daycare centers.
My partner grandma used to babysit us. My partner grandma used to babysit us when we were little.
Yeah. That's jobs that we're taking away from each other.
Yeah, but that's why we stayed so tight. Because his grandma used to keep us when we were little. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's why she could whoop you, because they knew you. You understand? Now you can't just go hit a random kid in the face. Now, like, what's wrong? Back then, though, they was like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. I'm sorry, I won't do that." Or I can't go over there. That's Mr. Jones. I can't rob that house. That's Mr. Jones' house. He took care of me when I was a kid. You know, like, that was a neighborhood. We don't mind robbing from people we don't know, bro.
Shit, Robin.
You know what crazy you say that,
in
right?
front of their house.
Because I had a partner who robbed. That's what he did when we were coming up, but he never robbed nobody in our neighborhood. He would always go outside the neighborhood and rob folks we don't know. Yeah, but he never did that in the neighborhood. Yeah, you right about that too. Damn, that's crazy. You said that.
Hey, you remember Friday? Even in the 90s, you remember Lil Chris knocking over people's trash can? Everybody knew exactly who he was. They all gave him a whooping. You know what I'm saying? They knew what he was doing. They gave him a chance too. They didn't just jump on him at first. They were like, "Man, stop doing that, little man." And he just kept doing it, so they finally whooped him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do that now.
That do be crazy. Yeah. I remember one time, them folks, we had our alternative school over there, and that lady, they robbed the candy lady over there. Man, don't you know, the whole neighborhood, man, went down to their alternative school. Because we've been knowing, you got to think, this lady been around since my grandma was little. Y'all, what the hell, y'all done robbed? Woohoo! So they robbed the candy lady over there. That, the alternative school had to get off and over there.
Yeah.
They really killed them folks over there.
Yeah, I know everybody, man, can't rob the candy lady, man. Come on now.
Definitely
She's around when my grandma was little, when my mama was little. Hell, even when we were coming up, how the hell you gonna run with her? You gotta think she lived to be alone. She lived a very long life.
And guess what, though? And guess what? The community allowed her to have a life, bro, a lifestyle by selling candy. Like that's what I'm talking about. That's what community creates. It creates money, and that's why they make sure that you don't create a community.
And her husband, Reverend Breed, always kept slow down in that red car, boy. I know who you. I used to be flying up the street. You like slow your ass down. Hey man, I miss them folk, man. Them the good old days, though. They to get on our ass. They didn't give a damn. You right, community. Them folks used to get on our ass. If we did something we had no business doing, them folks used to get on our ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these young jokers missing. Like, it ain't the same no more. So, that is true. Hey, that is crazy though, man.
But everything is planned out. It's planned out. It's not just like the black community itself. It's everywhere in America. They destroyed community, just the community building, community thinking, and a lot of that has to do with the belief that everybody could become a celebrity.
So,
right?
But let me ask this.
That plays a big part in our individualism. I got to be different than everybody else. I got to step out.
But when we were coming up, one summer camp free, we'd go on free trips to Whitewater. Summer camp was always free. Now, I'm like, we ain't never paid for no summer camp.
It was never free, bro. It was never free. It was just,
man, in my neighborhood, I could have sworn we ain't never paid for no damn summer camp, man.
You didn't pay.
For us. Yeah, we ain't paid for no summer camp. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
what about picking picking blackberries?
Man, I ain't picking none of no 100
Yeah,
degree
I
weather.
didn't do that
Man,
either.
you crazy?
Yeah, it's from a whole different time.
he said picking
It's in
blackberries.
Alabama. Yeah.
I don't know. We weren't picking blackberries.
Now we ain't doing
Oh
that. We wasn't
man.
picking them.
Hey,
Now we had crab apple trees. We had the crab apple trees. We had to get them crab apples out of them trees and boil
I
and eat
remember them honeysuckles. I don't even see
Yeah,
them things grow no more.
I remember them. That's
Where the hell they at? They don't even grow no more.
You
Man,
got to
I
put them
don't
in
see.
nurseries.
Why did? You know what I don't see no more
from
than we used to play
Alpharetta.
with back in the day? That man, y'all didn't lightning bugs. Remember we used to catch the lightning bugs and
Yeah,
put them in the jar?
But
you
now they're
hardly see
rare.
them. You hardly
I
see
don't
them
even
now.
see lightning bugs.
But y'all got honeysuckles in Alpharetta. Me and some of my coworkers, while we was down there at Metcam, like recently, we went over there and picked some.
Oh, word.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Well, did you see a lightning bug while you was out there, Ty? I ain't seen a lightning bug in so long.
Hey, I seen a lightning bug. I seen a lightning bug when I first moved out here, bro, in the little country town I moved into. And then now they gone though.
Lightning bugs. Yeah, the lightning bugs. I used to catch them all the time when I was little. Put them in a jar and play with them. And
Hey,
I don't even see
hey, I was
them.
about to say,
My nephew, he might freak out. He see a lightning bird.
hey, that boy, that man X, he from that Little House on the Prairie days.
Oh
yeah, don't get me started on the Little House on the Prairie now. Don't get me started. We need to. I'm telling you, we need to get back to the Little House on the Prairie. We need to get back to it.
I agree.
Hey man, it's down there
I agree with that.
Alabama.
You know, it was hard for the government to control people. It's hard for the government to control people when everybody know how to be self-sufficient.
Yep, that's true.
That's why do you think they had that propaganda? City life is better. Go live in a cramped apartment amongst a lot of people with big ass rats as big as cats. It's great up here. Leave the fresh air. The country sucks. You remember that?
The country's the best place to stay at, man.
Yep.
Right now.
And look at what they doing. They buying up all the farmland.
Yeah, we had our own farm. You literally had your own. People had their own creek. Like they owned the creek. It was like, this is on my land. Like this is how it was back in the day. Gave it up.
You say that.
Gave it up for an apartment, bro.
You heard me. The land we got in Latonia got a creek running through it. It's funny you say that. That's why I'm laughing. Like it's funny you say that.
Yeah, you catch you some fish.
Yeah.
You had made a well. You didn't have to pay. You didn't have to pay for water.
Yeah, my grandma had a
Once you built your house, you didn't have to pay nobody for the house. You bought the land and then you.
Tree. Yeah, we had all.
But think about it. Look at the game they played with the suburbs, bro. Back in the day, you used to buy land. Now we have to buy the house, right? You used to be able to put whatever you wanted on your land. When you bought that land, you could build 2 houses, 3 houses. All your family would stay there. Everybody.
Listen, it's not crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Them folks called me they tried to buy that house. You know, like my mom and them own the house, but my name on some stuff. They called me, they trying to buy that house. My mom like, but we ain't selling them folks nothing. They got 5.8 acres of land down there. We not selling them nothing. You can, like my mama said, you never know what's gonna happen. We might have to go back to that land. You know what I'm saying? I said, you're right.
But I mean, but we probably don't know how to work that land now.
Oh yeah, we
That's
know,
what's important.
Yeah. You got to know how to work. My grandma used to have them garden, the whole garden out there. I told you how to palm tree.
I bet your grandma know how to do it, but I'm talking about when she give it to y'all, the grandkids. What y'all gonna do?
My mama them, yeah. Boy, yeah. But no, it ain't hard. I know how to do that. It ain't hard to plant this stuff and I see.
It's hard, but
it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard just doing it in my backyard. That's why I'm practicing now.
Yeah. I got a garden in my backyard too. My daughter be in there every day.
You feel?
And she growing right now. She got big ass tomatoes. The tomato got so heavy, the damn tree fell over. So we had to prop it up. But we got a bunch of tomatoes, strawberries. I think what we got. What them things is? Them green peppers. Habaneros. We got some habaneros.
Hot peppers. I don't know what
habaneros are.
Yeah, it could be habaneros.
Yeah, then we got that. And I think they got bell peppers and some other stuff going on. I don't know. I don't be in the garden, but they out there.
I don't be in the garden.
Hey, that's what
They be
time
out
it
there.
is. Look, you
That's what's
feed them
up,
and to
though,
feed
man.
you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. It's like the harvest that we hey, but it's not easy though, bro. Because now you got to keep the squirrels coming over there all the time. Now we got to fight the squirrel. We got to fight the bugs. We got to powder it, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, I done had squirrels taking off with my Brussels sprouts, rabbits coming digging up under my fence.
Hey, Charlie, you don't never hate squirrels until then, right? I was like,
You
I ain't
feel
never
me?
used to think about squirrels. It's like, damn.
Man,
And then they think they smart, bro. They'll act like they run away, and then they'll wait for you, and then they'll come right back. So you gotta wait.
Come right back.
You're like, you little bastard.
Man,
Bro, they be tearing up our figs. We got a fig tree over here. They be tearing the mugs up as soon as they get right.
Man, listen, my partner and his grandma yard, she'd have one of them acorn, like them acorn trees. Them things you just sit up there and throw acorns at us. Like the big peanuts and walnuts. Them squirrels smart.
They
I thought
used
they
to
could sit
throw it
there
at
and
y'all.
tree and
That's
throw them
hilarious.
yes.
They
smart. Sit there and throw them at our ass. I like, man, what the hell?
Damn.
Y'all start throwing. Y'all throw it back. Did y'all throw it back at it?
Nah, we gonna get up out of there.
Mugs in
They
a
be
tree.
throwing them hard. They be in the tree.
Nah, I got a pellet gun for that. I mean,
I was just saying, no pellet gun. You ain't better do nothing with them. Yeah.
Damn, it's like you damn squirrel. Stop taking my strawberries.
Yeah, I just sprayed the
You see
Edo,
that?
Peter. Don't come for me, Peter.
You see the damn scientists
I'm
about the
still
dogs
basing
evolution. They evolving. Dogs are evolving now. They say.
Oh man, bro. I saw a pack of dogs walking down the street like they were some wolves, bro. They were a bunch of stray house dogs or something, bro. It was a pack of them. I was like, what the hell
We
is
had
this?
a pack in our neighborhood. This is a true story. I can call my partner now. Listen, the dogs were trying to eat other people's dogs. They chased my partner. He had to jump on top of a car because they surrounded him. They were trying to get his ass. Man, them dogs so smart. When the dog pound comes, they know to hide. And when they leave, they come back at. Man, them dogs were smart as hell. Them dogs,
I know.
My auntie, they bit my uncle's wife. They bit her ass. She
Actually,
walking and
no, they
jogging.
said that's happening throughout all of America right now, though, bro.
Most
It's a
certainly.
real thing. It's really happening.
Oh,
I know it's for sure because look, we got 3 dogs in my house. So like, and I told you I got the little, I got the what they call it, the gel pellet gun. You feel me?
Yeah.
But they know like, because sometimes we get possums, raccoons, squirrels. It be all sorts, like I say, rabbits and shit, because we got the garden.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just go out there and have to spray the air a little bit. But they know when I grab that stick and they get low every time. Like they see it come out and they get
Yeah, they
you
smart.
feel me?
Dogs
They
smart, man.
dog. So ain't no telling what somebody dog probably done learned in the house, then broke loose, start teaching other dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit like Planet of the Apes.
That's what I was about to say. Planet of the Dogs.
Hey, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that TV show Zoo? Y'all seen that show Zoo?
Nah.
All the animals got. Oh man, we might have to watch that, bro. All the animals got smart. It's scary as hell. Just the thought of that, bro. So all the birds started attacking the humans at the same time. They was organizing or doing organized attacks on us and shit. This shit's crazy, man. Watch Zoo, bro.
They gonna get
Watch
tired of this
Zoo.
shit sooner or later.
Eventually.
Look,
Yeah, because they were saying that the animals were tired of how we were treating them. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. What if one day they just wake up like, hey, shit was kind of good during that pandemic.
We didn't see no
we need to
humans.
run that back.
Hey man, you seen that one dog that was sitting on them steps like a human? Yeah, I'm telling you what.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
Yeah. I got that clip in my phone. I ain't never got rid of it. That damn dog.
Skinwalker.
That was
Man,
dog.
I swear my dogs know what I'm saying, bro. I swear they know what I'm saying. I be just talking about something else and they come and do the thing I'm talking about. I'm like, what the hell, bro? I wasn't even talking to you. What is going on? Man, I'm telling you, they speak English, man.
Hell yeah. People be saying it's just commands and inflection and shit like that, but it's certain words we can't even say in this house.
What is it? Treat?
Look, no, not even treat.
We can't say
It's
treat.
shit like snack and ball and
snack. Okay.
Yeah, or outside or I'm finna go. Like they all sleep right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if I say I'm finna go, me or my lady get to like changing our shoes or something like that and
Oh yeah,
shuffling.
that
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
Yep. They
Like
know.
they know
They
we finna
watch
get
you.
up out that door.
Yep. They know every time I'm about to leave. It trip me up. And then yeah, we can't say walk. Y'all say snack, we say treat. So every time I say we just say the T word now. But they probably gonna figure that out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
that's
see the
scary though. No, but even worse though, Book, it's this they formed another dog. It's a cross between the coyote and the wolf. And they're really smart and they're kind of smaller. I can't remember the name, but they're taking over west side of America. I saw a
don't
little
know if
special
y'all
on it.
seen it with Trump.
Speaking of wolves,
What Trump
ain't they
said.
trying to bring
Yeah,
back
I
the
know.
dire wolf?
Yeah, they are trying to bring
You
back the
see
dire
Trump.
wolf. They actually are bringing it back.
Trump just did a whatchamacallit on there. He said, I'm going to be watching them because what if they try to bring back some dinosaurs or something? He said, I'm going to be watching their ass and raptor attack a damn.
He can watch them, but look, them dire wolves are literally, they already doing it. They already started bringing it back.
Yeah, that's why he was talking about what if they start bringing back dinosaurs.
They're saying the ecosystem needs them or some shit, bro. I was watching the scientists talk about it.
Yeah, the ecosystem needs them. Where
Yeah.
people live at, the ecosystem needs them. No.
So
You know-
what it need for me to bust them with an AI so that they can decompose.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, "Oh, the first casualty of a dire wolf. Dire wolf attacks are on the rise."
Exactly.
Don't forget your Second Amendment rights.
Y'all know y'all
if you
freaking
watching
about
this in
these
America.
dogs. I had to watch this shit right here today. This had me laughing like hell. Y'all seen this?
Oh, is this when the dogs just eat instead of helping?
Yeah.
Yeah. All you gotta do is give dog food, bro. Just give the dog some food, bro.
Yeah. Just like these kids. These dogs
Yep.
just like these kids.
Yeah, give them. That's all they want. He said, nah, I'd rather eat, bro.
I'll do a couple of barks, but that's all you getting.
But these dogs nasty, y'all. Yeah. That's what I say.
Hey, there was a comedian. There was a comedian.
Man. Yeah, you see,
It was a comedian on Chocolate Sunday. Hey, but it was a comedian on Chocolate Sunday. I don't know if you ever see it. It's like a little stand up. I think it's on in Cali. But he was talking about. He was like, man. He said dog owners. He said that nigga said dog owners is crazy. He's like people that own dogs. I can't stand when they say that's their best friend. He's like, man, that dog don't want to be your best friend. You took that dog, locked him in your house, and he just standing. He just there because you feeding him. he said, you can't be best friends when the other person don't have a choice. But that's what that made me think of when they was eating. They were like, shit. I mean, this is why I'm here. Let me get this food. I mean, I might go over there.
Hey, that's why I got rescue dogs.
Yeah. I'm gonna give me some damn. I
All
get
these
some
dogs
dogs.
gonna kill for me, even the little ones.
Yeah. I'm like you. I'm gonna get some dogs, have them trained, and let them roam the yard and whatever.
Oh yeah, if they train, because they those attack dogs, they train them not to get, because food can distract them, so they train them to ignore food. Yeah, you walk in the wrong house, they get that dog trained.
Yep.
That's the wrong house. Well, but people, yeah, if you do kick those and you know it's a big ass dog in that house, just bring you a big ass slab of meat.
Yeah.
I just want to know how they evolving. I just seen the scientists say dogs are the new thing of evolution. What they evolving to? That's all I want to know.
Man, they ain't evolving, bro. This whole evolving shit been bullshit. And now they over here saying the out of Africa theory is debunked, bro. Man, science is, man, I stopped trusting science when they said Pluto wasn't a planet, bro. Fuck science.
I stopped trusting science when I heard Darwin's theory on evolution. I was like, it's a bunch of BS. How do you come up with all that by just looking at different groups of birds?
Darwin just threw a bunch of shit at the wall, man. I remember he was like, the bigger brain, the bigger your skull is, the smarter you are.
Yep. Exactly.
This nigga was just doing it.
no.
And somehow, and it was always the white person had the biggest, white people have, Caucasians have bigger skulls. So it was like, so naturally, the white people are, right, that's Darwin. Darwin was doing all that. Everything he was doing was to just say his race was the best. So we're still running with some of his theories. I don't even know why. It's just crazy to me. The monkeys. We came from the monkeys.
The monkeys.
Hey, Cat Williams, what Cat Williams say? What Cat Williams say? What Cat Williams say? What he say?
Monkey. Can you tell me why the fuck is this still monkey? They didn't evolve? I mean, they didn't retarded.
The other monkey said, you know what? The other monkey said, you know what? I don't want to sleep in the bed. I want to stay in the trees.
Basically.
Monkey said, fuck that.
Then they changed it to, well, we both came from a common ancestor. I was like, well,
No. You know which one? You know what's the worst one? We all came from one thing from the sea. We all came from fish. That's what we really came from.
Single-celled organism
that evolved into that little fish with the light on it.
Yeah.
And then it said, the anglerfish said, hey, you know what? I want to be bigger so I can eat everybody. And then he just grew. He just made his body change. Hey, the one that tripped me out the most though, bro, is the giraffe, the horse. They said I had the book. I remember this book. I think I was in 3rd grade. I remember having this book, and it was a child format, and it was talking about how the animals came from which ones, and it was a horse, and they said the horse couldn't reach the foliage high enough, so it evolved to make a long neck to turn into the giraffe. And I remember asking my parents, I was like, how come it didn't die before it evolved if it couldn't reach it? No, and I never got an answer. I never got an answer.
To stop believing bullshit. Just because a motherfucker tell you bullshit. With a straight look on their face. We too old. We too smart. We too motherfucking good to don't make no fucking sense.
Shit. Hold on. Look, I gotta go back to that damn internet.
What I may believe.
You too old to be believing in evolution with your stupid motherfucking ass. Evolution say people came from monkeys, and the question is, why is there still monkeys? You dumb motherfucker, you. Is these the retarded monkeys? They didn't turn into people just yet. Get your stupid ass the fuck out of here. Tell my people this
like, I'm like, why the hell is there still monkeys then? We came from monkeys. The dumbest shit I ever heard, man.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I don't believe in that monkey theory, but I do kind of I believe in the anomaly theory. You feel me? Where they generally, and this is in humans and in the wildlife, generally they kill off the anomaly in tribal and you know what I'm saying, and in wildlife, you feel me? So if it don't look like what it's supposed to look like, it must be something fucked up about it and they get rid of it. But if you end up letting the genetic anomaly live, and that genetic anomaly is something that happens on a regular basis, and them motherfuckers end up getting quote unquote cast out or whatever it may be, and they have to find another way to live, and they continue to reproduce with that genetic anomaly. So
if you look at this, Indian people say Bigfoot people was a tribe. They used to trade with back in the day.
That's what
the Indian people say now. Until
That's
they
how we
fell
get
out.
tried.
They got the war with them.
No, they said they had. Well, I remember them calling Bigfoot. There's a bunch of Indian tribes. I might be talking about a different one, but I know they said that it was a giant with red hair. A giant with red hair.
That. Yep, I remember learning about that. And they killed them off by chasing them into a cave and shot like what? They
burned
arrows into the cave. I can't remember.
No, they burned them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember
had them in the cave and then they burned them alive.
Yeah, they betrayed with them. Now they talking about mermaids as aliens. They've been here forever. I said, okay, I can believe
it. I'll say this though. We just have to trust people because I ask people all the time, like, have you ever been to a desert yourself? You know what I'm saying? just an analogy. I'm just saying that we never been there. A lot of us, maybe some of y'all have, I don't know. But I've never been to a desert myself. So I just got to trust that deserts are real because it was in a textbook. Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
So there's always faith and belief in everything. You either choose to believe it or you don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
real.
we don't even know what's up under the ocean. That's why, like, I believe they down now. You right.
Yeah,
Freaking
I mean,
Leviathan.
that's why you always get people like the UFO landing is real, and some be like that shit bullshit. I seen bubbles on coming up from his helmet, right?
Yeah.
So,
And if you think about it logically, bro, all them real vivid mermaid stories is from hundreds/thousands of years ago. You
That's
feel
why I
me?
be believing in that. That's why
So
them
if
UFO stories is too. A lot of them from
yeah,
along. Like when they talk about the Star Wars, like the war in the sky with the spaceships.
yeah,
I believe that.
So it
Happy.
if they was forced to go all the way underwater because they like shit, they ain't gonna come all the way underwater. We can go deep as we want to go. They might not have as much human, looks
traits.
anymore. You feel
What
me? Yeah,
about
traits anymore.
the Dogon? It's a tribe out in Africa that
Yep.
said that they were told about Nibiru, and they had that way before
Big long
the Hubble
skull.
telescope was invented. They had the exact number of the planets in the exact order, in the exact orbit, and plus they had Nibiru, that second sun that they call it. They said it was coming back, and that's what they built their whole
You ain't
religion
been paying
around.
attention. It's
Yep.
like a red sun we've been having lately. It look like two suns if you really look at it. Y'all ain't been
Yeah.
paying attention to that
Yeah,
shit.
they said NASA said it exists. They call it Planet X. So how did the Dogons know this thousands of years ago and draw it on their wall? And
well,
they
you
passed
know.
it down, and they passed that knowledge down. They
They say
have
their
elders.
ancestors come from. Yeah. That's they say their ancestors
They
come from.
they literally said that's where they came from.
Shameless plug on the movie that I'm not getting paid off of. You'll find out the answer in the Fountain of Youth.
Oh yeah, man, I forgot about that. I need to watch that.
Oh
What's
man,
the name of the movie? What is it, Johnny?
the Fountain of
Hey,
Youth.
what's it streaming on?
I think it's on Apple TV. If it's not on
Apple. Man,
Amazon,
I don't
They
got
say
Apple
the
TV.
it
they
might
I
say
be
the
might have to
on
get
Amazon
I
too.
might have to get that thing you got, bud. Okay,
Yeah, we could.
I got
it's
Yeah,
2
you know,
million damn.
we
It's
get on the
2
Discord.
million things to stream on, bro.
got a
We get on the
smart TV. I
Discord.
can
I'll
tell you
find
what
it and
app to
I'll send it to
download
you.
when we get off here.
Okay.
If you got a smart TV. But now you say the Fountain You real. I believe it. I believe it's real. Yeah.
The who? The what, bro?
Fountain of Youth.
The Fountain of Youth.
Oh, okay.
They
I
say
mean,
it's real.
Fountain of Youth, Garden of Eden. I
Yeah, all
mean,
that's real.
we just give them different names. Everybody's
Well,
having
the
pretty
same
much the
thing.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having the same human experience. We just give them different names at the end of the day. I remember learning that watching Zeitgeist. I was thinking
They been trying to find
I
the
had
Garden of
all
Eden
the
forever.
knowledge when I seen that when I was young. I was like, this shit here.
They
Can't
been trying
believe
to
it.
find the Garden of Eden forever. They ain't found it yet. Then they maybe
Yeah.
y'all had to find.
And what
Shit,
blow my
like
mind
I
about
said, we can't even climb up a mountain, bro. We ain't gonna find all these other mysteries, bro. How
Man, they
about we
got
just
okay, like you see them doors in China, they got that one door they cannot get open. For some reason, they meant be y'all ass to open it if they
now?
don't want you. If you
What
can't
about
get it
that
open.
perfect cube? What about that perfect cube that they found in one of them ruins? They don't know what it does.
See what I'm saying? They just
Did they ever explain the crystal skulls they found in
No, they don't know. They don't understand that
They
either.
don't even
That's
know
my
what
point.
they came from. They know
We
one
don't even
of
know
them
how
had
we
healing
don't even know
power.
how they build the pyramids and they're lined up perfectly with the stars. And so clearly they had better technology than we ever had. And this is the biggest secret. And they said Elon Musk, I don't know if y'all talked about it. He has underground bunkers. So I don't know if he's as smart as he says he is, but they just reverse engineered shit they find. They're not inventing nothing.
I
You
want to
know
do a
they found
research
the
project
quantum
on that shit.
computer. They didn't build it, Tony.
They
found
found
the
it, I
quantum
know.
computer. Yes, they found
Well,
the quantum
they
computer.
found the computer. Like, what's a
Yeah,
quantum
they
computer?
found it.
Have
Yeah.
y'all ever seen them float like anvils and heavy stuff on Mercury? Look
Mm.
it up. Look it up on YouTube. It's I was just watching a video of it and it got me thinking about how they built the pyramids. Cause I'm like, what if they had rivers of mercury? Cause you can literally take a big tub full of mercury and put an
And make things
anvil in it,
float.
and it's gonna float.
Yeah, and that's why the theory of gravity doesn't make sense because there's helium also defies gravity too. So it's always that's why they always say theory of in the first place. right? It's never fully proven, which is why I was talking about science. Not saying science isn't useful, but like to talk like it's just so matter of fact all the time. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because if you got an unlimited supply, some because I mean this is the Earth.
Yeah. And we ain't even, bro, we ain't even found every part of the earth. And we trying to go to outer space. I don't get this, bro. We don't make no sense.
No, they got islands. They still don't know what's on. I'm like, you talking about going out of space? Man, what the hell? You don't even know what's on this
You trying to go in the ocean and outer space. We ain't even found what's on on earth yet.
They haven't even gone to the deepest part of the ocean. They don't want to because I'm afraid they might find Leviathan.
Nah, they get crushed. They go down deep enough, they get crushed. It's a reason why you'll get crushed.
Well, you know, the dudes say they reimbursed the UFO when they could go down there. That what the dude from Area 51 said on the video.
You said you said they
done re-engineered the UFO. That's how the UFO go down inside the ocean. They say they can go down.
I can believe that. You know, that's what Hitler. That's what Hitler. That's what Hitler was doing. That's why he was spending so much time in the South Pole. They were finding UFOs and reverse engineering. All of a sudden, they had all the greatest. They had all the greatest scientists. That's why we got the German scientist. He's always the super villain in all the Marvel and DC comics. The German scientist, right?
Area 51 was the one that said the mermaids was alien. Them been here for thousands of years. Them they got a whole city down there. I say, shit, I believe it. Damn.
No, they said the South Pole was populated. I only can believe what it said. It was an army soldier in the 50s. It was some video we saw.
The army soldier that said they had to kill that giant in Iraq. Y'all heard that story where he said,
"Oh yeah, he speared one of his buddies and was waving him around like he didn't weigh anything."
Bro,
it was
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Bullet shells in that mud.
I'm gonna tell you this. It was this white boy that was living in this apartment, in my cousin's apartments. Back when I was about 11 or 12. This boy, and I'm old enough, and I still remember it. I'm telling you, man, this dude's a real life X-Man. I swear to God. He just used to make fire come out of his hand. Like it would just come out of his hand.
What the hell?
Yeah. All of us used to be tripping out, and we used to be like looking at his hand and making sure nothing was in it, and no lighter, nothing. It just poof, fire. Always freak me out.
I seen some magicians light a cigarette.
Ran into Lucifer. Hey, I think there really might be X-Men out here, man. That like we have spontaneous combustion. Maybe he just had some type of birth defect that allowed for that to be controlled. But point being, man, I swear to God, I think there is some type of aliens. I'm not aliens. X-Men.
I got a video to share with you, Tony.
Or he could have been an alien. Remember Andre 2K? When 3 Stacks was talking about he's like, what's that? How that song go? He said, I swear I see one every now and then, but you gonna have to tell a friend. Oh, yeah. Damn, how that shit go? Oh, Aquemini. It was on that Aquemini song.
The story of Solomon, what the dude name I'll tell y'all about in Africa. Solomon, what you call it? He said he was a Anunnaki rebirth. They done tried to kill him, and they couldn't kill him. And he
I think it's more plausible that the aliens is just living amongst us, bro.
Alien can blend right on in with your pen. Look again.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I swear I see one every now and then. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I can believe it.
Had to search
I
my
told you I done seen a magician light a cigarette with none in his hand.
Yeah, Andre, the first one that made me think about that. He was like, damn, it might be aliens walking right next to us right now. They look like your friend or your kin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're like us. A lot of them look like
us. I mean, that make us think of they lived in, because they are.
You know, they say them damn gray-eyed, blue, them big-head gray, them robots. They say them robots. They sitting out here to spy on us. The gray aliens everybody claim they see.
Now they robots.
Yeah, that's what they say. They robots. They sitting out.
What about the what you call them? The reptilians, though, because all of a sudden now, if you remember, anybody remember YouTube before 2010s, and we all old enough. it was reptilian videos everywhere, bro. It was like, look at the news anchor. Their eyes was glitching, and they were doing all type of YouTube. They had an adpocalypse, they called it, and YouTube purrs all them videos. I wish it was this dude named Red Silver J. I was watching him all the time before I even started doing any YouTube or anything. The nigga he had like 1 million views. Him and Jason A. I don't know if y'all might remember Jason A too. Both their channels got nuked.
I remember them damn reptilian videos.
But that was everybody was talking. But now it's like everybody forgot that reptilians exist or some shit, bro. Like there's no such thing.
Go take your ass to one of them abandoned mines or something to lead it, man. You crazy.
Man, remember that truck driver that went to that underground city over there? Was it Minnesota or some shit? He was like, where
California.
Where was it?
Cali.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember he was delivered. He was a delivery
but he was showing it was a whole underground city. It was a bunch of cars down there. It's like, what the hell? He said, and he was wondering, like, what the hell am I delivering to? And he recorded it, bro.
Yeah. They say they got one in California where all the elites go avoid all the traffic. They just go up
You know what's crazier? In Spain, they have a whole underground city right now. It's a bunch of different places, but the one in Spain is huge. It's a huge underground city that people lived in. And the question is, how was our ancestors digging out that hard ass rock to make a literal underground city? You know how hard it is to build a damn city on the ground, but they were able to do it underground when everybody supposedly lived only to be 30 years old and everybody was struggling to eat and survive, as they always tell us. How the hell was they doing this?
That's just like what you call it too, man. You can't even take pictures of the pyramid walls no more.
They don't let you. Yeah, they don't let you do nothing.
No more. They got pictures of airplanes and helicopters and stuff on their walls. So we let you know their technology.
Now. Shoot, they had a whole carving that looked like a UFO statue. I mean, the spacesuit, like you Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah. So they got a lot of like they done found some stuff. They don't know what it's for. They don't know how to use it. They don't know, like that Stargate. You know that what that's over there in Africa. They got that. It looked like a dome on a mountain. And it looked like
I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you that the spacesuit. The spacesuit and that suit to go in the water look the same. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but did you see the one I'm talking about? The mountain over there in I think it's in Africa. It's like look like a big ass door, and it look like a little circular thing. You look like you got to put a key in it, and I guess the mountain supposed to open them. I don't damn know, but they don't know what the hell that was for. I like, what you hear? It looked like you just go through a portal or something and you get the key.
Hey man, the main pyramid in Giza, they found some underground chamber just now. They just found it. It was like 40 feet under. Yeah, you know about it?
Yeah, that's like 2 miles.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
They said this thing was 2 miles deep beneath the surface.
2 miles deep. See?
You ever read Dr. York? If you ever read Dr. York book, he be talking about them inner earth beings and stuff.
How are we building things 2 miles deep into the earth? How are all these places? There's other places too. If you start looking up underground ancient cities, it's more than one. It was all the nations had underground cities. What the hell? Doesn't make any sense.
Well,
but they want to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Well, I was just about to say, but they only want to teach us about civil rights and the damn Revolutionary War. I'm just saying they made history boring as hell, and nobody wanted to learn history. They doing that on purpose, bro.
Nah, bro,
they don't know what the hell. They don't even know. They
don't
know what the hell
they do know. They know. They got the Vatican. Look, they took all them books from Timbuktu, from the Songhai Empire, and they took it to the Vatican. They got all the information. Don't forget all the great historians, Socrates and all them said that they were going to the mystery schools in Africa to learn before they took it back. So they have all of these books, and they like to say that a lot of African tribes did not keep written records. They did both. That's what they don't tell you. They did oral traditions and written records. Those written records were stolen.
Yeah.
Sure were.
Hey Tony, I don't know if you ever heard of the theory that that the pyramids it's not actually underground structures, but that they was actually just taller than what everybody think they is. and it got covered up in so many sandstorms once they,
That
you know.
would make sense because they're giants. Did you remember? Hey, that's a good point, Charlie. Remember the depictions on the hieroglyphs on the wall, and they would show you that it would be the servants, and they were always about our size, right? And then the people that were the kings and queens, and the nobility, they were huge. They were giant size, bro. And then they go, oh, they just drew it wrong to depict that those were people in power. I'm like, bro, these people aren't dumb. Y'all always try to make it sound like these people are stupid. They can't draw proportions. I can't see that how tall the people ruling over me is. I can't see that, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm about to say what Charlie said. What Charlie said makes sense because they proved that the Sahara was once a lush forest.
Right.
Yeah,
it wasn't always a desert.
Oh, bro, my one of my older OGs told me a long time ago. He was like, yeah, they had technologies. That Sahara was nuked, and then they say they find material there that shows that there was some type of like a bomb or fire type activity in that area. So it is really weird.
They're like, what you think happened?
Did we just get advanced and blow ourselves up? Because they talk about Atlantis before this.
I think God blew up Sodom and Gomorrah. I think God flooded the earth.
Well, no, that's a different area. But Sodom and Gomorrah still shows proof of
he nuked that motherfucker. He nuked it. Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, that area shows proof of fire. And same thing with
They gonna call him an alien. They gonna call God an alien if he show up. Yeah,
I mean, of course he's an alien. Anything out of this world is an alien.
Hey, they gonna call him an alien. They came down on what they on chariots and fire. Yeah,
that was the best way they could explain what they saw because all they knew was a chariot, and it was this fire coming out of the thing. So that they tried their best to explain it.
Yeah, it's a UFO. Yeah, that's all it was.
You just think about it, like if that's all we knew.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because just think if you didn't even have the concept of a TV, but you try to go back to slave days and tell people, or even telephone, be like, hey man, you could just talk to somebody and they all the way in Africa and you here, you could just talk to them in real time.
Yeah.
Like what? Nigga,
what we doing right now.
Right. Right. They can't even think of the concept. We have the concept, right? You need a concept. It's like learning math. You have to have the concept of adding, the concept of subtracting to understand complexities of math. So if you don't even have the concept of a thing, you can't even begin to start understanding it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they do to us with they're just leaving out information when we come to gravity, right? Because in the Bible, there's a reason why he said that you are able to walk on water. Remember when Simon Peter he walked on water for about a good 2-3 seconds. And then he went back to his mind of, I can't walk on water. And then he fell.
He got distracted.
Right. So there's clearly something that is taken away from us that we are able to probably fly, walk on water, do all type of shit. They don't want you knowing that.
Right.
Now that won't let you unlock all that. Yeah, a lot of people would misuse.
Well, I agree on the negative side too, but it's also too is people like control, man. Like if I can,
that too.
That's the main part of it. If I could control you, I could make money off you. I could live good, and I'm good, right? It's that thing we have when we kids, man. We have to teach our kids not to be that way. But you see them, man, little 2-3-year-olds. They go, my toy. They take their toy from another kid, start crying. But it's like I want my pleasure first, bro. Every now and then you can see kids be nice to each other. Like, here, you take some, right? But for you always think about yourself first.
That's true.
And that's why I like some of those movies. Like you said, Black Adam was supposed to be a villain, right, or something.
He wasn't no good person.
But I like Black Adam. I thought he was a good guy, right? But other people will say he's a bad guy. But that's the point of it's like if everybody's in that situation, would everybody be corrupt? Would everybody be what is called corrupt? That's the question. Like, would you take that power and then lord over other people?
And Tony, that's why I feel like a lot of these quote unquote fairy tales ain't so fairy tale. You feel me?
They just,
once people start getting that power, we start going to war with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you think about self-preservation. It's like, damn, if I let other people know how to do this, then they'll take it. And then what if they're evil? And so you start justifying in your head that you're a good person. You know what I mean?
What do you think Chris Angel and them doing? When they unlocking their mind, the motherfucker be walking on water and stuff and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Chris
I've been
Angel
saying
and
that.
all the magicians and shit.
Yeah. I've been saying no.
I seen the martial arts dude float before and put my hand up on his feet. He was really floating.
That begs the question. Are you actually looking at a magician or are you looking at an illusionist? Because wasn't Chris Angel exposed? Was he one of the magicians that got exposed? How they were doing their tricks?
No, Chris Angel
Oh, he
didn't get
wasn't?
exposed.
Okay.
Chris Angel,
Not him.
I thought he got exposed. Okay. My bad.
But there, but no, there are there. But what about that guy in India that has not eaten food? Was it for a yearbook? And he was
reading my mind.
And he was using the sun to survive. He was sustaining off the sun. So clearly there's rules that aren't really rules that we don't know about.
Right.
Listen, man, I told you, magician lit my cigarette with his hand. Not only did he light my cigarette, he took it from me, put it through my shirt.
So you met another X. So you met the X-Man. You made it sound like I was crazy. I was telling you about that dude.
No, there wasn't no hole in my shirt or nothing. He did all this in front of me. I'm like, how the hell you do that?
Hey, I know what I saw, bro.
You put the whole.
I know what I saw.
Think y'all met Lucy.
I know what I saw, bro.
I don't know who the hell I met, but that motherfucker, I said, how the hell you do that?
I ain't never gonna forget that.
Cards. Listen, when we were down, my homegirl, he took the card, he rubbed it against her chest. The card turned into a whole tattoo on her chest, bro. I swear
on her chest.
On her chest. I touched it and everything. How the fuck you do that?
But that stuff is real.
Yeah,
that stuff is real.
Yeah.
If it wasn't real, and I'm not saying that that's witchcraft, but there is such a thing as witchcraft. If that in witchcraft wasn't real, the Bible wouldn't have to say, "Hey, don't do this because this is the same as the spirit of rebellion." It wouldn't have to say it if it wasn't legit. So a lot of this stuff is real.
Well, of course it's real. It's just that's why they put out the fake magicians, so you would think it's fake. That's the point.
Yep.
That's why you make movies. That's why you say movies are fiction. They say it's fake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, I think King, you know the story behind King Nebuchadnezzar, right? When he became when God changed his nature, I believe that was a biblical account of a lichen. I actually believe that.
Yeah, I believe them little dog people real too.
Yeah. Everybody calls something different in every different era.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. It was just different terms, but we're seeing the same thing. We're seeing the same things happen over and over again.
All thing I'm saying, I'm like, well, everybody ain't reporting the same damn thing. Everybody ain't crazy. Everybody done seen some shit, and they like, man, they all describing it the same way. So I'm like, everybody ain't crazy. So a lot of this stuff exists that these people seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying.
Hey, I remember.
I'm glad y'all just said that. I'm glad I just thought it before we got off here. I got the black boy. I know the black boy ain't crazy because black boy black. We don't do crazy shit. Well, I'm gonna show it to you. I present it to you.
Hey, remember Roswell? The whole town. Remember Roswell? The whole town said they saw the UFO, and they were everybody, and they were like, "Nah, y'all just crazy." And everybody was like, "No, we all saw it. How the hell are we crazy?" Like that's how crazy gaslighting the government could do to you.
An iron worker that I worked with, he said that he was working on a building, and one day out of the blue, they saw something like it was triangular shape and it was black. They couldn't see no details. All they know is that it was shaped like a triangle and it was black. And it was flying over, but it was moving slow. It was flying over them. They didn't hear no noise or anything. They had no idea what it was. Nobody talked about it. But one of my iron worker brothers that I worked with, he told me about it. He said whatever this thing was, it was massive. It was shaped like a triangle, and it was moving slow over.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, I believe him, bro, because I've seen some wild shit too, and I'm like, I know people ain't gonna believe me.
Yeah, I have too. I like, man, one of my think I'm crazy, man. But me and my partner seen one at the same time. I like, okay. Yeah, I know I ain't.
Hey, you know what the craziest thing I seen though? I seen some people on the news admit they were like, damn, if you keep track of all the conspiracy theories, from all these years, I guess since like modern day time of like, you know, TVs, let's say more 60s and 70s. I think that's where a lot of them came from till now. He said, why the hell have all of them come true?
Yep.
That's a good point, bro. They were calling these niggas crazy. We need to go back to the 60s and 70s to these niggas and say, I apologize. You was right the whole time, nigga.
We solid.
You was right the whole time, bro. That's how crazy it is. But we are conditioned to be like, you crazy. Shut up. You crazy.
Oh, that's just conspiracy theory.
Yeah, he's just a conspiracy theorist. He don't got no proof. Only for the government to be like, I want to put an apology out to MLK. like, wait, I thought you said to JFK as well. Like, bro, like what? I thought you said it was only this. I thought, so it really was something else. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it damn.
Hey, you know, Candace Owens, they call her conspiracy theory, bro. She been knocking them out. Alex Jones, bro, he was right. I'll say about 80% of the time. I mean, the other 20, we just ain't. I mean, maybe in 10, 20 years, they'll come out and be like, yes, we did. We made the frogs gay. You remember that? Your water. That's why you're turning gay.
Hey, I remember they were saying chemtrails was just a conspiracy theory. Now you got companies coming out saying they are actually doing that.
I remember that.
Up in the air
They admit it to block the sun. They claim they're doing it to try to block the sun so it doesn't bring up gas house emissions.
They're making it worse. They're making it worse.
Yeah, because they're not really. That's not really what it's for. They just use that as an excuse.
Yeah. The earth will heal itself if we stop destroying it so much. That's what the system is made.
We just leave it alone.
Right.
Well, you've been seeing they've been talking about trees are alive and moving.
I'm gonna tell you this.
All that stuff.
I'm gonna tell you this though, man. They just changed the name. They have been doing this climate thing before we were born. I saw the newspaper clippings. So we just call it climate change now, but they were saying that it was going to be an ice age before. That was how it started, and then it changed into global warming around the 90s, and then it changed to just climate. Now it's just climate change because none of the first two panned out. And what happened to what her name, Greta Thunberg, that was talking about shame on you? What happened to her? She so is quiet as hell now. The earth is going to blow up in 2 years. We have
She just recently got in trouble somewhere. I forgot where it was.
Greta Thunberg, yeah. We're like, shame on you. We only have 2 years. Like, she believed it wholeheartedly, though.
Yeah, and then there was AOC warning about cows farting. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's other animals that fart.
Yeah, the cows farting. Yeah, we got to stop the cows.
There's bigger
we got to go vegan so we can stop having so many cows farting. And I was like, bro, don't you see that they're always trying to push the agenda? They want you to eat the bugs. I'm telling you, bro, you're going to be eating. They're already trying to implement it. They did it in
they the one that reptilians then, eating bugs and shit.
No, they're doing real talk. They're making bug burgers already. They're trying it out in it was a school in Australia. You got it's a bunch of millipedes. They smash it up and they're like, it tastes just like a burger, but they getting you used to it with the Beyond Burger though, or whatever that thing called a veggie burger, whatever that thing is.
Yeah, the Impossible Burger.
Impossible burger. Okay.
You know what too though, Tony? Ain't on that, ain't on the bug burger shit, and I definitely ain't even on the vegan shit or the vegetarian shit, to be honest. But we as a whole, as a human race, shouldn't be eating as much meat as we do, though. You feel me?
We shouldn't be eating as much as we do. Period. I give you that much. Yeah.
You feel me? I will say we have an issue with overindulgence.
That's what I'm talking about Wednesday. That's that project. That's that project I'm talking about Wednesday.
Yeah. It ain't the fact that the animals is farting. It's the fact that they overproducing the animals and then they feeding them bullshit.
They cloning them. That's the real problem. We all eating clone meat.
So
we got a new person in the chat.
This happened in Michigan, right?
But we got a new person in the chat, but
yeah. Oh, okay. Oh
yeah, M-E.
I say Emmy. M.E. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Y'all welcome Emmy to the man one to be around that block.
M equals M.E. squared.
All right, shout out to Emmy. M.E.
Yeah, Emmy.
Okay. Is that they're trying to ban Impossible Burgers? Is that they're trying to ban Impossible Burgers?
Yeah, yeah. But this is what I want to show y'all. Look, this happened in Detroit. Now you know black folks ain't crazy. So this was real. It was real. I can tell by his reaction. They always talk about that damn dog man shit up there, right?
Yeah, I mean they've been talking about the dog man there and in South America. I've been seeing it. But go ahead.
America and in Europe.
Look in the back of my fucking yard.
Look. They nigga scared of hell. Look at that nigga smoking cigarette. You know, black.
He's stressing out.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't be going out there, bro.
Nigga got the door open. Nah, bro, where the window at?
Look.
That's my backyard. I'm in a little piece.
What?
You better see. You better catch
Is
it
it a
on
Cuba
camera.
Copper?
This is the exact spot that
Look, just see.
Oh no.
Wait, what was it? What?
It was a tall wolf-like creature.
In the back of my fucking yard.
It was standing up?
Look.
Yeah, it was running.
On two legs. Look, he gonna zoom in. You see this? Don't quit. He's making like, oh hell now. Look at him. Check it out. He gonna zoom in. This
look like a start of a scary movie.
Spot now.
Right.
Look.
That's my backyard. I'm in a little piece.
Do he got the door
Keep
open?
watching. Keep looking.
Yeah, he got the door open. He tripping.
Why would he do that?
This is the exact spot that
Look,
I
you
just
see
No. Hey, real talk.
Hey, that thing said, he recorded me. I gotta go.
Hey, so real talk. If y'all have ever read Revelations, y'all know that the time period that we living in, we finna start seeing some scary stuff. So that ain't far-fetched at all.
I think it's gonna be a lot of that.
It's gonna be a whole lot of that.
Up now. Them damn big wolf-like creatures on two legs.
That's funny.
Had one arm on now.
Get you an RPG while you can.
Look, Helena.
Hey man. Hey, I always thought they said black people don't walk out. They don't walk out to the danger. What happened, man? He didn't live up to the stereotype. He didn't live up to the stereotype. He did not live up to the stereotype, bro. He supposed to keep the stereotype going.
Gina said Revelations getting impatient.
Did you hear what the man said? I'm throwing this thing in my damn backyard. Look at what he said.
And show y'all that the picture
I heard what he said. He still went out there though. I ain't going out there.
I ain't either. I ain't opening up no door.
You already see nervous smoking a Newport. He already nervous.
How you just gonna assume it's a Newport? You racist. You racist, bud.
I'm just trying to show Helena. Just look up here, Helena. Watch this big ass thing running across the screen. Just look at this area right here. What?
You might have to pause it when you.
There you go. I
saw it. Ain't no alien. That was a whole.
That's a dire wolf.
That was a dire wolf.
It's a dire wolf. That's all it is. It's just a dire wolf, bro. They bringing them back.
Oh shit!
That was one of them.
That was a lichen
that I've been warning about.
Yeah, that's what they call them. They call them dog men, though.
Hey, they got Emmy said that there is having a suit. They're having a lawsuit. The Impossible Burgers. Me personally, I saw how they were making those Impossible Burgers, and it would turn out it was less healthier than eating meat. And I was like, oh, they dirty, bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like they do that all the time though. That's another trick they doing. They keep on saying grass fed. That grass fed shit is some bullshit, bro. They still injecting it.
Crazy. Just when he started recording because the cameraman never died. Shit, he took his last out.
The cameraman never died. That's true. That's true. That is true. Hey, I'm gonna be the cameraman in all the scary movies. You right.
Hey man. Yeah, man, but look, man, we done been here about 3 hours, man. We had a good conversation today. Man, I think my little artist got a show tonight. I don't know if I got to take that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, turn up.
Yeah.
All right. For sure, man. Yeah, that was a good combo, man.
we're gonna have these good conversations since this is what y'all like to talk about. You know, I like to talk about this type of stuff too. But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
But real quick, Emmy, we appreciate you coming through. Please come back.
That's
Join the
right.
squad.
Oh yeah, join
That's
the
right.
holla at Jeff. He get you to the
Jeff,
Discord,
with the
man.
Discord and stuff in there. Jeff?
Yeah, we got a lot going on in the Discord, so it's a lot of fun
Movie
over there.
night is
And
what,
we got
Tuesday
movie
night,
night coming Tuesday. Movie night
Tuesday.
Yeah, movie night Tuesday, man.
On the Discord.
Yeah,
All right, so voting, we'll vote tomorrow. We're voting tomorrow. So but yeah, for sure, man. We see all y'all later.
All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy y'all night. Be safe. Peace. We about this.
Stay mad.
Peace
Stay
out.
mad enough to make a difference.
Out there.
Y'all
Welcome to the Mad Ones podcast, where all the real ones still broadcast. Say what? We got the funniest chat. Mad Ones Nation got a back. X in the building, day one here, real one. Gina hold us down.